Well, get the sliders in the right place. Very good morning, everybody. Welcome to VATSIM TV on this Tuesday morning. And it is me, Dan, but it's not just me, Dan. So you're not just getting this morning, this beautiful mess of hair, which I'm going to sort out with my headphones. There we go. No, we have got someone else to bring into it as well, because it is a team up. It is a team up, which means that you get this beautiful man to talk to as well. And let's see if he... yeah, he is actually talking to us. Hello.
Hello.
How the devil are you?
I'm all right. How the devil are you?
We're good. And I'll just turn you up a little bit. There we go. I am also going to move, because the soundboard's apparently in the way. Go away, soundboard. I probably just messed it all up there. Hello, welcome to VATSIM TV on this Tuesday morning. It's me, Dan, and it's also him, that way. I need to point the opposite way. I don't know. Somewhere around here is also Spoony. Good morning, Spoony.
Hello, mate. You're right.
We are doing Essex today. Spoony's already logged on ground. I'm logged on Essex radar, but I'm not primed yet. So I think let's just get into it. Why not? So, what one do I need to go for?
I didn't realise I was so blown up on the.
Oh yeah, I make you big. I make you big, Spoony. Why not? Good morning to everyone. Good morning to the currently 5 of you watching. Lovely to have you with us this morning. It is a team up. Here we are. We're on Essex. And we're going to prime the frequency. We're going to get this bot here, Avia, that's just established on the ILS. We might as well give him landing. And we have got... So Spoony's on ground. We've got an aircraft taxiing out at Luton. That's the EasyJet. There we go. Let's just do that. Let's check him as well. And let's do that. So we have got Tower View at Stansted. I've got Tower View at Luton yet. Because I can't do 2 at once. Oh, I need to connect audio for VATSIM. That might be a good idea.
That would be a good start, yeah.
Essex radar is the 87 Kilo Foxtrot. How do you read?
Easy 87 Kilo Fox. Stansted radar. Good morning. Readability 5.
Hey, Fabi, the 87 Kilo Foxtrot, we suffered an engine 2 failure and subsequent pack failure. We've descended flight level 140 on present heading. We are diverting from our planned arrival of Manchester to Stansted. Current heading is 240, direct to the ILS runway 22. We'll contact you when we're a bit closer.
Easy 87 Kilo Fox, no problem. I will keep an eye out for you. Break. Start disregard.
Thank you. We'll contact you when we're inside your sector.
But have you Stansted radar on frequency? Send him another contact me. I like that no one actually listens. Send some contact me's and no one does anything. That one, isn't he?
Seeing as how Dan is completely unprofessional, I better get my own ATIS and get it all sorted, don't
I? I think you'll find you've got an ATIS set up. Thank you
I have got an ATIS.
Oh, it's in. Sorry, well, information Bravo, runway 22.
Bravo and 22, thank you.
That's about it. That's all I've got to tell you. No one is doing what they're told. Fuckers.
It's Gohan. Hello, mate.
Morning, Gohan.
Oh, also, morning Aviation World and morning Nuclear.
Yeah.
And... Why is it people...
Oh.
That's you. That's you. It's all right, don't worry. I can't read. For some reason, on my tablet, because I have stream chat on my tablet, anyone whose name's in, like, dark blue, it doesn't... I can't see who it is.
Runway 22.
Hang on, let me
Butter Avia 305, Stansted radar, hello, the surface wind, 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 22, Butter 305. Sorry, I didn't see you pop up there before.
No worries. Wow! A tune for a Tuesday morning. Smack my bitch up. Right, so this EasyJet's diverting to Manchester. Where is he? He's had an engine failure, subsequent pack failure. He wants to come into No, he's not even on the radar screen yet, as they say. We're not going to stress. We're going to leave this EasyJet that's taken off from Luton because I just don't muchly care. Ad break starting. Give us a sub if you don't want the ads. That's the way to get around it. Let's have a look what's going on at the ground in Stani. Oh, I haven't connected Tower View. That would be a good idea. It's Gohan. Thanks for the follow, mate. Early follow. Get in there. Well, not that one. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Aviators TV. There we go. We've got the...
6 approach, good morning, EC153 Echo passing 4,400 feet out of Luton on the Olney to Bravo departure.
EC153 Echo, Stansted radar, hello. You might as well carry on Unicom. You'll be leaving my airspace shortly anyway.
Continue on Unicom, EC153 Echo.
It's a ground, Butter 305 has cleared the runway, requesting taxi clearance.
Butter 305, welcome to Stansted. Hold position, contact Stansted ground 121730, bye-bye.
Sorry, say again the ground frequency.
121.730.
121.730, Butter
Right.
305.
I've cranked my tablet quality to max to hopefully that will improve it.
Maximum power. So yes, we are going to once we're settled into things and we've got a bit of time, we're going to get Spoony. Just start tickling him, teasing him with a little bit of the stuff for S2 that he's going to need to know for S2. You have to excuse, as usual, the mess behind me here. The dining room at the minute where we have our computer has just become a bit of a dumping ground in the last week or two. Partly because I have got a massive table saw here that I need to find space for in my garage to do all my DIY tasks. So yeah, apologies for that. I'm on my way from Manchester to Gran Canaria in the 737-800. The sim always amazes me. Also love the PMG G737s. The Musfuss is pretty damn impressive. So this is Tower View with Musfuss, and it is the Innie Builds Stansted, which just looks phenomenal. And the thing I love, really love about Innie Builds scenery and Innie Builds stuff is the level of detail they go into, especially at the minute. So I mean, like, this is all sort of, I've never been Stansted, but I assume this is all accurately modelled. Stansted Spoony can confirm or deny. Look, they've even done the little train that takes you to the various sort of terminal piers. But then even when you go inside, look at this. It's just even modelled. It's even modelled. Like, all of this, the interior, the shops.
That does look very nice, I've got to admit.
Look at it. It's just beautiful.
I can confirm. I have been there recently.
Like, this is, so I assume this is immigration, because they're the baggage things behind it. Look, you've got the Radisson over here, although I don't think that's modelled inside, no. The terminal's definitely modelled. You go into, like, the start of the terminal, look, you've got, like, your Travel X and your WH Smiths and all the check-in desks, and just... It's just like, look at that, Jet 2, all your Jet 2s, all your Ryanair stuff. And then you go through. And you've got security. It's just phenomenal. I love how well modelled it is.
It does look very good, actually. Although, did you want to know a sad fact?
What?
You know the little train shuttle thing that they have that takes you around to the piers?
Yeah.
They're scrapping it in 2 years.
What are they doing instead?
Footbridge. They're going to build actual footbridges across.
How boring.
Yeah. Apparently they're scrapping it.
Although
Because apparently the maintenance costs have gone through the roof.
Birmingham did similar, didn't they? Because they had a little, was it like a pulley train from the train station? Was it from the train station?
Might be. I'm not sure about Birmingham. I know Luton's got one.
So Luton doesn't have a shuttle, does it?
Yeah, it does now. I think they call it the Dart, don't they? Goes from Luton Parkway train station to the airport.
All right. Oh yes, I do remember reading about that. Now you mention it. Look. Birmingham Airport. Let's go to Wikipedia because that is the font of all knowledge. I'm sure
it's good fun. Answer Gohan quickly. Sorry, it is good fun, Gohan. Just be advised, depending on which airport you go to, there's not much you can do because obviously you can't get past security, so there's not that much that's publicly accessible.
Oh, it is still operating. The air rail link. So it's a little people mover linking the airport with the railway station and the NEC. Yeah, that's it. So it had a maglev, and then now this is like a cable pulley system that it has.
But yeah, Luton's Stansted's one. They're getting rid of it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Tanner. Welcome in. It's the Tuesday team up here on Stansted. Or Essex. 24 of you watching. Good God, good morning. Hello. I'm afraid there's not much going on at the minute because we've only just logged on, so you'll have to bear with us. But we will regale you with interesting facts and things. We were just talking about the different various air links and little trains and stuff. So Spoony was saying about the Stansted shuttle train thing being scrapped in a couple of years' time. Interesting fact, the train at... Yes, I remember reading that. It was the first ever sort of proper production use maglev train in the world, which is pretty cool. It's now like a cable and pulley system. Luton Airport as well apparently has the Dart, doesn't it?
Yeah, which is it's cable system.
Which I think is fairly...
It's just overshot 2-5.
Yeah, there you go, Luton Dart, which I think is fairly sort of easy to maintain, isn't it? Which is why they go for the cable pulley. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it only opened last year, I think. Because I think it was quite badly delayed, but yeah. Because before, it used to be a bit silly. It was like you got off at Luton Airport Parkway train station, and then you'd have to bus from there to the... It was like, okay, that kind of defeats the purpose, because obviously the traffic used to be so bad in there. It was like, what was the point?
That's a good little one then. Gohan says, I want to fly VATSIM so badly, but I just can't seem to get past my social anxiety to talk to ATC. Yeah, a lot of people have that, Gohan. You're not alone.
Yeah.
It can be quite daunting. The Luton one's not free, all right. Yeah, it can be quite daunting, but we're all friendly. Most of us are friendly, the controllers, and if you get one that isn't friendly that's a bit of an arsehole, then just report him. Don't really care. But yeah, we are all friendly. We will help, and there's lots of stuff out there, tips, hints. I keep sort of toying or thinking that we should do a Aviators TV beginner's guide to getting on VATSIM. Just some hints and tips. So I'll look at trying getting that done in the next few weeks or so for you.
I'd love to do it as well as a session, like actually do it as a live stream where we get a bunch of newbies, join us on the Discord, and like just follow us.
Yeah,
like we'll go from A to B.
Maybe we make that we make that like a little thing. We'll plan in. We'll get our heads together. We'll plan it in, and maybe we'll do like an introductory video that you can watch on YouTube at any time, and it's just hints and tips, but then we'll actually do a session. We'll jump on the stream like this. You can come and we'll staff up at some ATC somewhere, like Stansted, for example, and we'll do almost like an Aviators TV First Wings event. But yeah, Gohan, we're always happy. If you join us on the Discord as well, which the link is coming in. I've got really cold hands, so I'm struggling to type at the minute. I'm trying to warm it up with a brew. Head into the Discord. if you've got any questions or anything you want to know, anything you're concerned about, then just have a chat with us in there, and we're more than happy to answer any questions. We're more than happy to support you and help you, because Heathrow Towers just put tit in the ATC chat. Wonderful. But yeah, the best thing to do is load up as an observer, listen in on frequencies for a little bit, and then do a flight that you know really well in an aircraft that you know really well, so that the only new thing or the only different thing is the actual flying on VATSIM. And if you don't want to talk, you can do text as well. So you can be a text pilot, because you can set your voice preferences or your voice communication ability on when you connect. Yeah, so CPDLC is used. The problem is you can only use it above flight level 190 or flight level 200, whatever it is. So you can't use that all the time. You do have to do some communicating properly, but you can do text. You can do all text, Gohan. So if you don't feel comfortable talking on a microphone, then what you can do is you can just text the controllers, because they can still respond on voice. So they can give you instructions on voice. So, you know, it could be speedbird 123, cleared takeoff runway 22. And you can respond on text, cleared takeoff. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gohan. To try and put your anxiety at ease, you will mess stuff up. And you will get stuff wrong. Because even the most experienced of pilots, I've been on VATSIM for a stupid 15 odd years, I think. I've been flying on VATSIM and controlling on VATSIM. I still get stuff wrong. I still forget stuff that they tell me. I still mess stuff up. And you know what? As long as, generally speaking, as long as you don't try and bullshit, as long as you just sort of like, oh, you know, if your controller says, oh, I told you to fly this heading, and you know, they said heading 230 and you've flown 250, and they're like, I told you to fly heading 230, just be like, oh, my apologies, I must have misheard. I mean, yeah. As Surly Dev says, Spoony messes stuff up all the time. No, he hasn't. I think he's new to the stream, Surly. But yeah, you will mess stuff up. Don't stress about it. Okay? As a controller, as an experienced controller, what I can say is I have no issue with people that get stuff wrong, that do stuff wrong, that mess up a little bit. I have no issue. Thank you, it's nuclear. I knew it was something like that. I have no issue with people that get stuff wrong. Absolutely not. My issue, and the thing that I find really frustrating, is when people try and bullshit you. If you don't know how to do something, say you don't know how to do it. If I tell you fly direct to this fix, and you can't do that, either because you don't know what that fix is, you don't know how to do a direct, just say, I'm not able to do that, sorry, I don't know how to do that, could you give me vectors? And we'll help you. But if you bullshit us, that's when we get annoyed, because we don't know you can't do something if you don't tell us.
Or if you just be, it's always the intentionally like being ignorant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what you're doing. You clearly don't know what you're doing. And when we're like going, you don't know what you're doing, they're like, what?
Oh.
That's when it gets annoying.
And VATSIM is a space to learn and to grow. So don't stress about it. That's fine. Go ahead. Dale picks photography. You can take off from an airport that doesn't have a tower, so all you have to do is call out and you take off from runway and fly. Yeah, so you can do that. But
hello, is he 87 Kilo Foxtrot Mayday?
Is he 87 Kilo Fox Stansted radar? Hello again. Just confirm you're still routing direct to final for 22.
Green direct. We're currently on a track of 239.
Is 87 Kilo Fox? Roger, you can continue on that track. You're already squawking 7700. When able, report souls on board.
Hey, Phil, you able to just repeat that last bit for me? Is the 87 Kilo Foxtrot?
Just when able, report souls on board.
In the 87 Kilo Foxtrot, we have 156 souls on board and 3,200 kilograms of fuel remaining.
Ryanair 1
Easy,
2
87
Juliet, readback is
Kilo
correct.
Fox, thank you. Just continue for now. I'll give you descent shortly. I'll keep an eye on your track as well and give you heading adjustments as required.
Hey, if we could have least turns as possible. We're fine on climbing and descending, just as it's shallow.
87 Kilo Fox, not a problem. Maintain current heading, and you can descend to flight level 100.
Okay, present heading, and I'm sorry, I just switched my microphone over. Can you just confirm the altitude license go down to 87 Kilo Foxtrot?
Yep, no worries, flight level 100.
Flight level 100, 87 Kilo Foxtrot, pass.
Yeah, try not to pick busy airports. Oh, stupid Discord. Yeah. Try not to pick busy airports for your first flights as well. Pick somewhere that's a bit quieter and a bit more, you know, you've got a bit of time to get it wrong.
Danny's a good one.
Stanley's a good one.
Liverpool,
Birmingham, although they're not always manned. But yeah, just don't pick like London Heathrow or London Gatwick because they're too busy. And controllers will get frustrated. Or, well, no, they won't get frustrated. They shouldn't get frustrated. They will, but they shouldn't do. Instead, but they might not have the time to give you the help you need because they are busy. Because, you know, Gatwick, you can be like me. You can be doing Gatwick director. So you can be covering everything from delivery up to approach and everything in between with 20-odd aircraft on the ground and 10 inbound. And unfortunately, then you don't necessarily have time to talk people through stuff or give them sort of the guidance. So yeah, pick a quieter airport and put new pilot in your flight plan remarks.
Basically, avoid Gatwick, avoid Heathrow for definite.
Manchester you can get away with it at the right times. It can be a bit busy, but you can do Manchester. So
Manchester should be like your level 2. So when you're confident at one of the quiet ones, then go up to Manchester.
But like I say, try and do a route that you are comfortable with, that you've done plenty of times offline, because then it's second nature to you. You know the airports, you know what you fly in, and then all you've got to do is add in the VATSIM stuff. But there's plenty of things you can do. Try not to stress too much, and just do it when you feel ready.
Yep.
There's the main thing. So we've got an emergency inbound.
Woo!
Oh, I suppose I probably should say that. GMC in.
Sure, message.
Easy 87 Kilo Fox is inbound, diverting from Manchester to Stansted. He is a emergency due to engine failure.
Roger that.
Yeah, that's a good one. VatView, I use VatView as well. It's good at that. Let's go to that one for a minute. So we can see we've got the EasyJet here up here in orange. That's because he's an emergency. I didn't mean to actually have a look at tag editor. Oh, I can't even remember what it's set now. Am I on? Node. Um, Is the 87 Kilo Fox? You can have about 27 track miles to run. Descend to flight level 80.
27 track miles copy and 7 flight level 80 is the 87 Kilo Fox shot.
So technically didn't need to give him the track mileage there because he's not descending to an altitude, but because it's an emergency, so it's a good one. Keep him apprised of the situation. Let's check that Luton one's not doing anything now. Yeah, there are like add-ons for Musfuss that give you realistic ATC offline, but you have to pay for them. VATSIM's free.
Yep.
And it's real people.
Yep.
So they can respond to all sorts of things. JB22, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. That's a very long round of applause, that. But welcome in. Good to have you with us. Is the 87 Kilo Fox descend to altitude 6,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1008.
So 6,000 and Stansted QNH 1008.
20.
Easy 87 Kilo Fox shot.
25, 26 of you. TNS Nemesis, thanks for the follow, welcome in. And thanks for joining us on this Tuesday team up on Stansted. Now, I've got a little confession. Oh, sorry, Nemesis, I didn't do your round of applause. Sorry, there we go. Welcome. I do have a little confession to make. I've got something. I've got someone coming. Yeah, I've got someone coming round at 12. I've got to go off at 12. But I'm not going to end the stream. What we're going to do is I'm going to unprime my frequency very briefly. I'm going to leave you with a wonderful Spoony. And then I'll just come back when it's done. It shouldn't take long. They're coming to look at some flooring and price up, measure and price up. It shouldn't take long.
Keep your eye on him, chat.
Yeah. Easy 87 Kilo Fox. Descent to altitude 4,000 feet. Present heading when localizer established. Runway 22. Further descent with the glide path.
Descend 4,000 and when established, descend with the glide. 87 Kilo Fox shot.
Oh, yeah. I can see him.
You are allowed to fly helicopters on VATSIM as well. Absolutely. Yep. Again, as long as you know what you're doing, absolutely. You can technically fly a hot air balloon on VATSIM as long as you know what you're doing. Oof. Luton winds 240 degrees, 24 not gusting 39. Fairly certain.
Yeah, Luton's going to get pretty slammed because it's right on top of a hill as well.
I'm fairly certain that puts it above the maximum wind for like the likes of EasyJet. Let me double check. Not that one. That's the policies guide. I want the ups. Dale Pix Photography, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So the max crosswind is 38 knots. So it's currently at 1 knot. The gusts are 1 knot over what EasyJet allow. Well, it's... Yeah, it's a headwind, actually. Sorry, yeah, because it's 240.
Rebird 631. Contact Stansted radar on 120.625. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye. Oops, sorry, I just forgot to mute.
That's all right. Oh, stretch. Certainly, Dev. I get the feeling most of yours are clips. Oh God, there's 29 of you watching. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Blowy, but not too bad. All right. Just landed at Luton, JB22. Let's wait for the Speedbird to actually get in touch. Yep, Tony, we were waiting for you, Tony, for the NOTAMs. Where are the NOTAMs? We need our NOTAM checker.
Is it 7 Kilo Fox? We're fully established and localised and same as the glide now.
Is it 7 Kilo Fox? Thank you. Free speed.
Free speed is 7 Kilo Fox drop.
Still waiting for the Speedbird to contact me. Right, he's gonna wait. And he's 87 Kilo Fox. The surface winds 240 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22, cleared to land. Advise if any service is required on landing.
AFM 22 clear to land, request fire services on touchdown, 887 Kilo Fox. We will be able to vacate, but we'd like to hold on one of the taxiways for a couple of minutes just to check over.
Is 87 Kilo Fox, no problem. We'll get the fire service to meet you on the runway, vacate wherever able, and then, yeah, you're fine to hold.
AFM, thank you, 87 Kilo Fox, we're all copied. Just got back from picking up 10 more PCs I was telling Spoony about. Do you need 10 computers? I assume that's for work.
Yeah, he fixes them.
Oh, right. Okay.
Essex departure, good morning. Speedbird 631 at holding point, Romeo 1 ready for departure.
Speedbird 631, Stansted radar, very good morning. Hold position, emergency inbound, will get you departed very shortly.
Holding at Romeo 1, Speedbird 631.
One sec.
Okay. Spoony's running away. My money. June. Any good NOTAMs today? I haven't looked at the NOTAMs, so I don't know if there are any good NOTAMs. That's what I was going to look at as well. 134.6.
Oh, did I leave my thingy on again? Whoops, sorry, my bad.
All right.
I can have a look at the NOTAMs. Right, I can only look at Stanley's. Stanley.
Station calling, call sign.
NOTAM. No, nothing for Stanley.
Who's just contacted me for taxi? GMC in. GMC in. He's ignoring me. Oh, he's talking on frequency. I'll let him off then. .605, that's why. 0631 via Romeo 1 line up runway 22.
Line up Romeo, line up runway 22, Speedbird 631.
Is 87 Kilo Fox, vacating next to left and we'll hold on taxiway.
Is 87 Kilo Fox, thank you. Welcome to Stansted. You can hold as long as you like. Contact ground 121.730 whenever you're ready.
AFM, hold for my discretion and contact ground 121.730. Thanks for your help, Tara.
No problem. Speedbird 631, the surface winds 240 degrees, 21 knots. Runway 22, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Speedbird 631. Thank you.
Lot 727, Stansted radar, hello. What airport are you at?
London.
Which London? London Heathrow? Lot 727, you're almost unreadable. You're not on the ground at Stansted, Luton, or Cambridge. So you need to continue on Unicom 122.8. Look at the good old lander livery for the British Airways. Looking beautiful. And then we've also got the EasyJet over here, who he was an emergency. GMC in. Spoony! Spoony! Spoony.
Yeah.
Hi, GMC in.
Pass your message.
Easy 87 Kilo Fox is holding on the taxiway just while the fire service perform checks on the busted engine. He will contact you when he's ready for taxi.
Yeah, you're about 10 seconds late. He's already got me.
Oh, all right. Well, if you hadn't muted me...
Oh, sorry. I was talking to him. Hang on. Standby one.
It's like a married couple, this, isn't it?
Lot 77. Echo Golf Lima Lima.
Lot 727, Roger, I have just said you're not on the ground at Stansted, Luton, or Cambridge, which are the only airports I cover. You need to continue on Unicom 122.8 as there's no one covering Heathrow.
Okay.
God's sake. There goes the Speedbird.
I swear, some people. I wonder how they get there and go. I know that he'll control me.
I know. I've even got it in my controller information covering EGSS, EGGW, and EGSC, so it's not difficult, is it? We have 631 report passing altitude when able. We have 631 report passing altitude when able.
Speedbird 631 passing altitude 23.
631, thank you. So let's hope that the traffic builds up. Hello. Let's see. A Turkish. The Ryanair's taxiing out. Another Ryanair there. So people think I'm bonkers. Oh, my hair. What is it doing? Using my headset as like a Luke Adelante, thank you for the follow.
Lot 77, please.
Lot 727, you need to get off my frequency, please. I don't cover the airport that you are at. Continue on Unicom 122.8. Goodness me.
Stansted radar, hello, Golf Bravo, Oscar Juliet Whiskey.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Juliet Whiskey, Stansted radar, very good morning, pass message.
Hello, Golf Bravo, Oscar Juliet Whiskey, PA 24 to POB, currently at Inner Circuit at Duxford, request a zone transit.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Juliet Whiskey, Roger, just confirm, is that a zone transit for Stansted?
A firm, we requested reaching the Audley end, overhead Stansted, and then leave via Epping.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Juliet Whiskey, that's all copied. You're clear to enter the Stansted control zone via the Audley end VRP. Not above altitude 2,000 feet on a squawk 74... sorry, no. Let me start that again. Not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR on QNH 1008, and your squawk will be at 7410.
Clear to enter the Stansted control zone via the Audley end VRP, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR. The QNH 1018, squawk 7410.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, your readback is correct. Report overhead Audley end.
And Golf Juliet Whiskey.
And it will be a basic service.
Basic service, Golf Juliet Whiskey.
261, climb altitude 6,000 feet.
Altitude 6,000 feet, Speedbird 631.
Sunset radar, good afternoon. Ryanair 122 Juliet, holding short, runway 22.
Ryanair 122 Juliet, Stansted radar, hello, surface winds 240 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22 clear, take off.
Whatever, take off runway 22, runway 122 Juliet.
Let me know in the chat, guys, as well, whether you want, we can do, obviously, tower view full with the little radar screen, or we can do that, and we can switch between the two. So let me know what you want to see. We've got a few aircraft on the scope at the minute. This Golf Juliet Whiskey is entering the Gatwick Stansted control zone from the north. It's coming in via Audley End, which is just around sort of here. Let me should be capturing the cursor. Why are you not capturing the cursor? There we go. Which is around here. So he's going to head to here. And once he comes over here, we've got no, we haven't got an inbound at the minute. We've got some outbounds though. We've got some on the ground at Luton. We've got 2 on the ground at Luton, which is exciting, isn't it?
More traffic than I had yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Stansted radar with 1 November Delta radio check.
What's that, 1 November Delta, Stansted radar, good morning, readability 5. Speedbird 631, climb now, flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Speedbird 631.
Look at those beautiful lads. Look at
Golf
us.
Juliet Whiskey, could you just confirm the QNH 1018?
Negative QNH 1008.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, thanks. The QNH 1008. Good morning, Stansted radar with 1 November Delta is on without Luton on the ground. Looking to get clearance over to Athens, please. And the aircraft type is going to be A320.
Is that 1 November Delta? Thank you. Just confirm your stand number, please. Match 3 Yankee caution step climb. Warning step climb.
Going to be stand 4 to right with no 1 November Delta.
So 1 November Delta, thank you. Cleared. Athens, match 3 Yankee, warning step climb, squawk 3377. ATC information, Charlie is current.
Clear to destination as filed, match 3 Yankee departure, steep climb and squawk 3373, information Charlie is current with 1 November Delta.
Was that 1 November Delta? Almost. So it's a warning of a step climb on that departure, just to keep you, it's just to emphasize that there will be a step climb to prevent you interfering with outbounds from other airports, and the squawk 3377.
Roger, 3377 is in the box.
Was that 1 November Delta? Read back correct. Break, Ryanair 122 Juliet, report passing altitude when able. Climb now, flight level 120. Warning, steep climb.
Passing 4,000 feet, climbing to flight level 120, Ryanair 122 Juliet.
Juliet Whiskey overhead Audley End.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, thank you. You can route direct to north side of the airfield.
Route direct north side, just confirm we are clear to enter the class Delta.
AFM, you are clear to enter the control zone.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, thanks. We'll route north side now.
631, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye bye.
Monitor 122.8, Speedbird 631, thank you.
Hello, Hina, by the way. Hi. Now, I'm not sure, because it looked... Spooning's muted himself because he's talking to people, but it looks very much like he's singing. The way he's like...
I'm not.
I mean, it looks very much like it. Spoony mutes himself when he's talking on frequency. He's not muted
Otherwise,
all the time.
Otherwise, I'll just be talking over Dan all the time. It'd be very annoying.
Hmm. Golf Juliet Whiskey, entering controlled airspace, radar control service. Report when you have the airfield in sight.
Service in sight.
Does he do that anyway? What? Surly Dev, I have no idea what all the lines are, though, or where the airport is, so an explanation of the radar view would be good. Okay, so, airport is here. So these boxes here are almost, they're a good way to spot your airports. So, if you see, like, we've got this round here, that's Heathrow. This is Gatwick down here. This is Southend. This is Stansted. This is Luton. So, these are the control zones. So this is like, so this Golf Juliet Whiskey's just crossed this line here. So he's come into controlled airspace. So basically he has to have clearance because he's VFR. He has to have clearance to enter this control zone. This is the airport here. And you can see if I zoom in a little bit, you can see you've got at the center line for the runway 2204. And then this is like this is just a control array to establish on the ILS. These lines will denote different sort of airspace boundaries, areas of the airspace and their boundaries, and the RMAs, so like my radar maneuvering area. Basic and radar service.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, field in sight.
Okay.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, Roger, just remain north side of the field for the moment. We'll get you cross shortly.
Remain at north side, Golf Juliet Whiskey.
Just on right. Right now, 122 Juliet, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, right now 122 Juliet, thank you.
And if you see, so we've got these numbers here. So for each sort of section, each sort of polygon, if you like, with these numbers in, this denotes the airspace base. So say you're a VFR aircraft, you can operate in this section here, this triangle here, providing you remain under 5,500 feet. Because basically that's saying the base of the controlled airspace in this particular little bit here is 5,500 feet. Here, it's flight level 75. Here, it's 3,500. And if you imagine it as like a bit of a upside down pyramid, the closer you get to a main airport, the lower down controlled airspace comes. So in this bit here, controlled airspace is from the surface up because it's a control zone. So it's sort of to protect the airfield. Here, it's 1,500 feet. So you could fly into this bit as a VFR aircraft as long as you stay below that. Does that make sense? Difference between a radar control service and a basic service. So basic service is literally like giving him giving him some information. I'm not controlling him. I'm not telling him what to do. I can suggest things to him, or I can give him instructions like, don't operate any further west than your current location to keep him away from other traffic I know's there or for other reasons. But I can't. You're not controlling the aircraft. You're advising the aircraft. It's ultimately the pilot's responsibility. Golf Juliet Whiskey, you are cleared to transit the airfield north to south via the threshold for runway 22, not below altitude 500 feet VFR on QNH 1008. Once south side, route direct Epping.
Cleared to transit the 22 threshold, not below altitude 5,000 feet VFR. The QNH 1008 once across route direct Epping. Golf Juliet Whiskey.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, correct. Report overhead Epping.
Report overhead Epping. Golf Juliet Whiskey. Thanks.
When they come into this bit here, though, because they come into
push and start.
Sorry, 1 November Delta, push and start is approved. Face east, QNH 1008.
Facing east, QNH 1008 with 1 November Delta.
Yeah, but that was a not below instruction. So not below instruction. So VFR aircraft, you don't give them an altitude. You don't say operate at this altitude. You give them like ceiling altitudes or base altitudes. So he's crossing the airfield.
Ground, UAL 1542 request departure information to Bristol Airport.
United 1542, this is Stansted radar. I don't cover Heathrow. You need to continue on Unicom 122.8. God.
We need a counter for that.
I know. God. How many people today are going to call me from Heathrow or Gatwick? Yeah, so it's a not below. So he's crossing from north to south.
Yes, 77 holding.
Lot 727, I do not cover you. You are not in my airspace. I don't cover the airport you're flying out of. You need to continue on Unicom 122.8, please. Stop coming up on my frequency. Anyway, yeah, so it was a not below instruction. So basically, he's got to fly via the threshold for runway 22, so that's how he's crossing north-south south, and I want him to remain above 500 feet so that, because theoretically, I could have an aircraft lined up on the threshold ready to take off, or I could have an aircraft taking off. if he goes below 500 feet, it's a conflict, isn't it? So that's why. So with VFR aircraft, you don't tend to give them definitive instructions. You give them sort of parameters to operate within. So like he can operate at whatever altitude he wants within this control zone that I've cleared him into, because he can't enter this control zone bit that he's in at the minute without my authority, without my clearance. You give him a maximum operating altitude, so he's not allowed to operate above 2,000 feet. And that's again to keep him out the way, stop him having any conflict with any other aircraft that might be operating, IFR aircraft that might be operating. And as well, I'm not, with VFR aircraft, you're not I mean, in the control zone you are, but outside controlled airspace, you're not responsible for, unless they request a deconfliction service. So you can request a basic service, a traffic service, a radar, or a deconfliction service. On a deconfliction service, I can give him information. I can say traffic is at your 12 o'clock, 5 miles, fly heading 050 for avoidance or whatever. I can give him instructions. It's still up to him whether he follows them, and ultimately separation is still his responsibility, but it's the different levels of information and different things that I can give him depending on what service he has. But at the minute he's got a radar control service because he is in controlled airspace. Hopefully that makes sense.
Take care. I'm very confused.
By what?
Yeah, I don't know. Long story.
Oh dear.
I think it's one of our viewers, but he's just confused the hell out of me. He's coming to you now. He's Ryan 6 Tango Bravo.
Morning. Ryan 6 Tango Bravo, Sierra 1.
Because he said, I can take Papa 3, but I'm like, you're on stand 41. Why would you want to go to Papa 3? I don't understand.
Why not? Ryan 6 Tango Bravo, Stansted radar, hello. The surface winds 240 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22 clear. Take off. All the twos.
But he confused me as well, because he said, for planning purposes, I was like, yeah, but if you can take Papa 3, you can definitely take Sierra 1.
Maybe it's too long a runway. Maybe he'll run out of fuel if he departs from there. He's calculated it to the precise... I don't know. Clutching at straws. Morning to the 25 if you're watching, by the way. This the Essex, Stansted, whatever you want to call it, Teamup. Spoony's on ground. Yay! Woo! Burley Dev has got a first clip of the day. Me having a little meltdown.
Turkish 37, thank you. Stand 2-2, push and start approved.
Wait, I shouldn't have had that cup of tea because now I need a wee.
Was there 1 November Delta ready for taxi?
Was there 1 November Delta? Roger, do you need backtrack on 25?
Yes, please.
Was there 1 November Delta? Thank you. Taxi right Delta, left Alpha, hold Alpha 1, runway 25.
Right, Delta, and then left Alpha, then hold short 25.
He's not there. Rhino 1, correction, Rhino 6 Tango Bravo, report passing altitude when able.
Passing 2,400 now.
Rhino 6 Tango Bravo, thank you.
Right. So yeah. Are you done talking about airspaces now?
For the minute. Golf Juliet Whiskey in 1 nautical mile on track, Epping, leaving controlled airspace, basic service.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, basic service outside controlled airspace.
Sorry, go
on. So yeah, what do I need to set up then? You know, how you know, what am I going to be needing?
So you need your departure timer.
Yeah.
That's an important one. You're going to need, what I would advise as well in your departure list, you need the release thingy.
Yep. Got that.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, do you still want to report overhead Epping?
I've got
Golf Juliet Whiskey, affirm if you can report overhead Epping just for traffic coordination service purposes even. Can't get my words out.
Golf Juliet Whiskey,
So it depends how, I think it's just a case of seeing what you prefer. Like I say, when I'm doing thingy tower, I have this view. Oh, not that. So I just have it like that. Because let me hide you for a minute. So I just have the SRW there. I have the SRW like at the end of the runway, and then I can see what's coming in.
Yep.
And then you just oh no, not zoom. I didn't want zoom. I wanted to rotate a bit. And just have it, because you can have the ATM as well. There's no reason why you don't have the ATM, and especially like they say, if you're doing circuits and zone transits and stuff, then the ATM is useful. But you don't need much more setup than you do already have for ground.
Yeah. I don't need the sector inbound and exit, do I?
So I have the sector inbound and exit list. I would advise it. Only because as soon as an aircraft takes off, they go out of your departure list.
Yep.
So if you're busy, you can then be like, hang on, what departure are they on?
You can go for Juliet Whiskey overhead, I think.
Go for Juliet Whiskey, thank you. So if you have the departure and exit...
Go for Juliet Whiskey, are you aware of any aircraft operating to the south? They've got traffic, looks like 12 o'clock.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, there is traffic indicating 3,000 at your sort of 11 o'clock, approximately 6 miles. He's not with me, though. I think he's an IFR aircraft departing out of Heathrow.
Go for Juliet Whiskey.
Okay, it's nuclear. Okay. It's nuclear. He was the one. He was the Ryanair.
6 Tango Bravo. Climb now, flight level 160.
160, 6 Tango Bravo.
There we go, right. Was there 1 November Delta at Alpha 1, enter backtrack runway 25, report fully ready.
Roger, via Alpha, backtrack runway 25 and we'll report 1 ready. Was 1 November Delta.
Yeah, so if you have your sector exit list...
Yeah.
Your sector inbound and sector exit list, then once an aircraft, as soon as an aircraft starts its takeoff roll, it will move into there. So you can...
traffic, UAL 1542 requesting departure information to Bristol Airport.
United 1542, this is Stansted radar. I do not cover Heathrow. You need to continue on Unicom 122.8 and announce your intentions on there, please.
What's that for today?
Repeat last transmission.
I do not cover Heathrow. You need to announce your intentions on Unicom 122.8.
Oh, copy. Thank you.
God. Let's bring you.
Say again.
Shut up! Shut up, nuclear! Yeah, so once they take off, they'll disappear from your departure list. So if you're busy, you might be like, oh crap, what departure were they on? Who am I handing them off to?
Yep.
So if you have your sector exit and sector inbound list, then it's in there. So you could just look at that, because I do that all the time. I'm like, oh, what departure were they on? Who am I handing them off to? Even if I'm doing like top down, but you know, London's on. Ooh. Coming in on the Barmy. Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight.
Cheers, Dan. Over to Unicom 122.8. Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo.
Thank you, nuclear. See you in a bit. All stations, Stansted radar back in 1 minute. I'm just visited the little boy's room. I'll leave you with Spoony.
Way. Cool. Anyway, that lets me answer some of the guys in chat. Mephisto, are you at the top of the S2? Very, very close, hence why we're doing this, because I want to. My evil plan is basically to abuse Dan, get as far ahead of like the curve as I can, pull in for all of the knowledge that I can now. That way, when I am at the top of the S2 queue and I get the ping to say, you can be mentored, I literally do my first session and the guy's like, holy shit, yeah, you know what you're doing. You can just go for your test. That's my evil plan that I want to try and, you know, get away with when possible. I'll sell his posts and kips, I think. Yeah, he is. So, yeah, that's my evil machination that I have. So I said to Dan, because do you want to do a team up today? I was like, yeah, all right, let's do a team up. And I was like, well, can we do it on Stanny? Because my hope is, fingers crossed, that when I do get my S2 slot, is Stanny. I really want Stanny Stanny. Stanny is my home airport. Stanny is my training airport. I want to do my S2 at Stanny.
Stanny. Stansted radar. All stations, Stansted radar's back. I can't speak today.
Stansted radar, was there 1 November Delta ready for departure?
Was there 1 November Delta? Thank you. Surface winds at Luton 240 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 39, runway 25 cleared takeoff.
Left takeoff 25, was there 1 November Delta?
Golf J Whiskey switching in, come 122 to simulate en route, thanks.
Golf Juliet Whiskey, thank you. Basic service terminated, squawk conspicuity, and frequency change approved. Have a nice flight.
Conspicuity, your service terminates. Golf Juliet Whiskey, thanks. Nice to be by the way. Bye bye.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
So, yeah,
you're in the stream. Thanks. I got there in the end. Sorry, Spoony, go on.
That's right. I was just answering aviation where you went. What was the situation? I've had to wait. I think it's been nearly 2 years. Has it been 2 years? Hang on. Let me just pull it back up. Hang on.
It's been
exactly.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, the S2 in particular, for various reasons, has been an absolute nightmare.
And
it's just been. I joined the S2 waiting list in December of 2021.
Wowzers.
So there you go. And it's now February
24. February 24. Jesus.
What's that? 2 December 22, 23. So what's that? 2 and a bit?
Too long is what it is.
Yep. Okay, so
last station calling, static only, no voice, check your mic's not muted. Still static, no voice. Still static, no voice. Break, was there 1 November Delta, report passing altitude when able?
Passing through 3000, climbing via match, 3 Yankee departure.
Was there 1 November Delta, thank you. Climb now, flight level 150.
Come now, flight level 150, was there 1 November Delta?
That's where I'm up to aviation mode. I've got the C1 theory done for the second time, because I did it ages ago and then they asked me to redo it. And I'm just building up hours for my C1 training place at the minute.
Yeah, it's just particularly bad for you, isn't it? Because you've got to do, what is it, Birmingham and East Mids?
So I've got to do 20 hours on Essex, 10 hours on Birmingham, 10 hours on East Mids to get London, do London Central, which is a bit of a ball-ache, but... Tango Victor 640, Stansted radar. So... Okay. Send him another contact me.
Ah, nice Mephisto.
Tango Victor 640, I assume that is its Stansted radar. All I'm getting is static and open mic. I'm getting no voice. Double check your mic's not muted. If that doesn't work, you'll have to proceed on text. Negative, it's still just the carrier, no voice. You'll have to proceed on text, but I can still give you instructions on voice. ATC information, Delta at Stansted, expect vectors Alice approach 22 with no delay. Set your squawk 3371 and report your aircraft type, please. Tango Victor 640, it's still just the carrier, no voice. You're going to have to respond on text.
Approach Turkish 37, ready for departure, runway 22.
Yep. Turkish 37, Stansted radar. Hello, the surface winds 250 degrees, 21 knots from Romeo 1, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Turkish 37.
Approach Cabo Verde 640, can you hear me now?
Tango Victor 640, I can hear you now, you've fixed it, well done. It's ATC information Delta, expect vectors Alice approach 22 with no delay. Set your squawk 3371 and report aircraft type.
Copy with the Delta, LS runway 22, transport 2271 coming down, Cabo Verde 640, thank you.
Cabo Verde 640, report aircraft type, please.
It's a Boeing 737-9.
Cabo Verde 640, thank you. Descend flight level 90.
Continue down flight level 90, Cabo Verde 640.
Was there 1 November Delta? No further ATCs available. 1 Unicorn 122.8. Have a nice flight. Right, hey mate, thanks for the service. Was there 1 November Delta?
122.8, thanks for your service. See ya.
Thanks very much. Joe at 214744. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome in. Spoony's disappeared. Let's take that for a minute. I'm in the list for C1 rating. I just need to get my hours up. So I was on the list and then my hours dropped. So I'm just trying to get them back up now. So I'm going to be doing Birmingham and East Mids at some point. Joe, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Morning, Smoggy Gaming as well. Welcome into the stream. So Stansted team up, me and Spoony. Capo Verde 640, double check your squawk, please. 3371.
Transponder 3371 coming down.
Got an inbound to Luton as well. Pierre. Service appreciated. Well, thanks for flying. Thanks for giving us some traffic. Capo Verde 640, thank you. Descend flight level 80.
Continue down flight level 80, Cabo Verde
82 the reinstall of Musfuss. Ugh. That is not a pretty pretty time. Turkish 37 report passing altitude when able. Climb now, flight level 120.
120, Turkish 37.
I'm back.
Spoony's back. Spoony's back. Hi.
One thing I've noticed, when aircraft are taking off, I don't know it's because you're on, but they're not showing up in the sector. I don't know whether it's you because it's like, well, no, you're ground. You don't need to know that information.
But
yeah, they're not showing up in the sector.
Yeah, it might be just because I'm on.
So it's like, it's nothing to do with you. Fuck off.
Quite possibly.
So I'm marked down for standing, aren't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
Okay.
It might just be because your sector is essentially ground at the minute.
Yeah.
That's your sector, so it might just not. I don't know. I kind of feel like it should, but who knows? Capo Verde 640, 24 track miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 6,000 feet to the Stansted QNH 1008.
Continue down 6,000 feet, QNH 1008, Cabo Verde 640.
There are 21 of you watching. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Traffic's starting to pick up, which is good. Let's pick up this, what is it? Sign is. Let's see what it gives me.
Approach, hello, French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, currently 140, currently 14,000, sorry, on the Listo 1 November.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, Stansted radar, hello, expect vectors Alice approach 25 with no delay, ATC information Delta. Just confirm your aircraft type, please, descend flight level 80.
We're at A319 and we'll descend now, flight level 80 for French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Beautiful.
Double check you have the setting for inbound sector is set up right, Craig. What?
See, I'm
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, legend, Joey. Thank you for the sub, mate. Tier 1 sub, first time subscriber, welcome in.
Well, you know what that needs.
Cheers for the sub, mate. Really appreciate it. Turkish 37, climb now. Flight level 120.
Climbing 120, Turkish 37.
Absolute legend. Thank you for the sub, mate. Really appreciate your support. Caperdi 640, right turn now, heading 260 degrees, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Okay, right, heading 260, continue down to 2,000 feet, confirm.
3,000, please, 3,000.
3,000 feet, Cabo Verde 640.
Right, so just a heads up, guys, we're not stopping the stream. I just need to nip off for a few minutes around midday-ish, because we've got some people coming for to do with the...
Approach French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Pass passage.
Can I just confirm free speed?
AFM, free speed. Yeah.
All received.
And Caperdi 640, descending to 3,000 feet when localized or established runway 22, further descent with the glide path. Yes, we do have a Discord server. Spoony's put the thing in for me. Caperdi 640, descending to 3,000 feet when localized or established runway 22, further descent with the glide path.
Continue down 3,000 feet, further descent with the glide path, Cabo Verde 640.
Turkish 37, no further ATC available, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye. Yeah, so...
To the Unicom, frequency Turkish 37, goodbye.
Around 12 o'clock, I've got someone, we had a water leak before Christmas and we're trying to get it all sorted through insurance. So we've got someone coming to look at floor and everything. It shouldn't take that long. It's around midday they come in. When that happens, I'm going to stay connected to VATSIM, but just unprime a frequency. So sort of go off for a short while. I'll leave you with Spoony and we'll tune into his frequency so we can hear the ground. So he'll sort of almost take over the stream a little bit briefly. Yep. And then when I come back, we'll go back to normal service. That's just as a heads up.
Also, update. I've got sector inbound showing up, but not sector exits. I can see that TV 640.
Yeah,
but I can't see anything else.
So yeah, you should. I can't. Trying to remember where to set it up. I'll be honest with you. Even to this day, thingy still baffles me. Euroscope still baffles me, even now.
Yeah, I bet.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra after Woburn, fly heading 080 degrees.
After Woburn, fly 080 degrees for French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Everybody 640, speed 160 knots till 4 DME.
Speed 160 till 4 DME, Cabo Verde 640.
It still baffles me where everything's sector ownership. I don't know. Ask someone else.
Wow.
That's my helpfulness. Because it should, yeah, I didn't have to change any settings. It just does it. Someone will help you. I mean, he's going that fast. I don't think. Hey, Verdi 640, the surface winds 250 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Cabo Verde 640.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra. We're going to give you approximately 38 track miles to runway 25. Descent to altitude 6,000 feet. The Luton QNH 1008.
6,000 feet, QNH 4, Luton 1008, French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Yeah, Euroscope is really good, especially with all the plugins that go with it, but it is very clunky as well. And it's just a bit like... Yeah, it's just a bit, and I still can't get my head around where some of the settings are.
Approach Cabo Verde 640, going around.
Cape Verde 640, roger, standard missed approach.
Standard missed approach, Cabo Verde 640.
Oh, I can't trigger a go around because there's no one else to trigger a go around for. It's a bummer. Now let's see if he follows the missed approach procedure. Which, in case anyone is interested, for runway 22, it's climb straight ahead, not above 3,000 feet. At India Sierra X-ray DME 3.1, turn right to establish on the Barkway radial 171. And by Barkway DME 8, continue climb as necessary to be at Barkway 4 at 3,000 feet, or as directed. And he's already busted 3,000 feet, so he's following it well. We've got a few inbounds as well. That's what I'm going to go off. Line here's into the Stansted. Right now, when Yankee Charlie is also on the list, though. Oh, there he is. He snuck up on me, didn't he? And the North's come on as well. Okay, Verde 640, reason for the go around, please.
Unstable approach, Cabo Verde 640.
Cabo Verde 640, roger. We'll give you further vectors for the ILS runway 22. Turn right, now heading at 010 degrees.
Right ahead in confirm 100 degrees.
Negative 010 degrees.
010 degrees, Cabo Verde 640.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra descent to altitude 5,000 feet. Speed 220 knots or less.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Just confirm you heard as well the speed 220 knots or less.
Hello, holding point Sierra on 22.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, just confirm you heard the speed 220 knots or less.
Yeah, I did catch that as well. Sorry, it's speed 220 knots or less for French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
No worries. Break, Ryanair 98, Hotel Delta. The surface winds 250 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Runway 22, clear for takeoff. Ryanair 98, Hotel Delta.
Hello to the 26 of you watching. It's getting a little bit busy now. A few inbounds, a few outbounds. Quite nice. French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, turn right, heading 170 degrees.
170 for French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Listening out for the door knock now.
So yeah, you definitely got to show me up how to change all the colours and that.
Oh,
I want colours. I want pretty colours.
Pretty colour. Pretty colour.
Colours. Is there a way to like make the VRPs
Republic 3
a
X-ray
different
Sierra,
colour?
continue right turn heading 190. What was that, sorry?
Continue 190
Is there a way to make the
French Republic
VRPs
3
different?
X-ray Sierra.
I want to know all of this. Tell me it all.
It is. It's actually quite straightforward once you get your head around it. Oh, I busted the buffer. Who's this joker? Now, Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie, you're at flight level 290. You're not contacting me, and you're too high.
What the fuck is that?
Morning, John. Nice one. Welcome in, mate.
Hey, John.
Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie on frequency at flight level 290 in first.
Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie, Stansted radar. Hello, you are incredibly high. There's no way you're going to make the approach. Expect the hold at Laurel. Squawk 7765.
Squawk 7765, hold Laurel, Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
3000 French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
25, so we want him on a heading of 220, so we'll turn him about there. Very much too high. 290, and he's like 5
He
miles from
tried to
Laurel.
land into Stansted, but then he got high.
Oh, God.
He tried to do the approach, but then he got high.
French Republic 3, X-ray Sierra, turn right, heading 220 degrees. Clear ILS approach runway 25.
220 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 25 for French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Right, one Yankee Charlie. You're going to enter the published hold at Laurel. It will be left. No, it's right-hand turns. Descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, right hand turn Laurel, running in William Charlie.
Fairly certain it's right hands at Laurel, isn't it? I've probably told him completely wrong now.
Ryanair 9228. Contact Stansted radar 120.625. Bye-bye. Whoops.
Ryanair 922801.
Ryanair 9228 Stansted radar. Hello, the surface winds are 250 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 22 for Ryanair 928. 928.
Ryanair 98 Hotel Delta report, passing altitude, unable, climb now, flight level 120.
Passing 4,000 and climbing 120, Ryanair 98 Hotel Delta.
Verde 640, turn right now, heading 120 degrees.
Okay, right heading 120 degrees, Cape Verde 640.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, you've turned to the wrong heading, turn left now, heading 210 degrees to establish.
210, yeah, we'd activated approach mode a bit too early, and it kicked us back onto the routing that we were on earlier.
Fair enough. So Ellie's already in there with the clip.
Oh, no. Oh, I was going to finish it off as well. What was the last one I said? I was like, he couldn't fly the approach because he got high. And then it was going to be, and then he didn't contact Stansted. And you know why? Hey, hey, because he got high. Because he got high. Because
oh, God.
Oh.
I mean, you know what we're going to have to put on now.
Yeah, we definitely need like an Aviators remix of because he got high. And just rename it to because he was high.
Radar, good morning, Granite Uniform Bravo.
He couldn't fly the ILS.
Ryanair 3 Uniform Bravo, Stansted radar, hello, Squawk 2071, expect vectors ILS approach 22 with no delay.
071, expect vectors ILS 22, no delay,
Ryanair 98 Hotel Delta, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
After Unicom, Ryanair 98 Hotel Delta, cheers for the service, have a nice day, bye-bye.
So we want him at 2...
Ryanair 9228, passing 1,000, climbing 4,000.
Ryanair 9228, thank you.
French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, established from a 25.
French, start again, French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra, good job. The surface winds at Luton, 240 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 36, runway 25, cleared to land.
Runway 25, cleared to land for French Republic 3 X-ray Sierra.
Get ready, 640, turn right, turning 190 degrees, one localizer established, runway 22, descend with a glide.
Right heading 190 and will descend and establish on the localizer Cape Verde 640, thank you.
Ryanair 3 Uniform Bravo, descend flight level 80, level by Barkway.
Level 80 by Barkway,
I've got to have a look now.
Well, there.
Oh, stupid. Except, hang on.
Well, there.
I'll put that up in a minute on the stream. I can't watch it at the minute because I need to keep an eye on what's going on here.
All right. Oh, I'm cutting that up. That's going to end up on the soundboard.
Dear. Right now, 1 Yankee Charlie, confirm holding overhead Laurel.
Right, 1 Yankee Charlie, we do not have eyes on Laurel holding in open space. 1 Yankee Charlie.
Right, I mean, you should have programmed in the hold at Laurel. That's the standard hold at the end of the star you were on.
Unfortunately, these old simulators that we have do not have the facilities for that.
Right now, 1 at Yankee Charlie Roger. So when I gave you the Laurel hold, you should have told me and I could have sorted it out then and there. Turn left now, heading 050 degrees, please.
Left heading 050 when you check.
Devin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This is because I got high. The actual version, not the Spoony version.
Yeah, we need a remix.
We certainly do.
Come on, you lot. Yesterday, you had all your dad jokes.
Ryanair
Where's all
3
your
uniform
lyrics?
Bravo. You're going to have round about 33 track miles to runway 22. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet. The Stansted QNH 1008.
1008, continue to descend 5,000 feet.
Ryanair 3 uniform Bravo. Leave Barkway heading 060 degrees. Speed 220 knots or less.
Parkway heading at 060 degrees, speed 220 knots or less. Then I see.
Verdi 640, establish on the localizer runway 22.
Verdi 640, thank you. Surface winds 250 degrees, 21 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Cabo Verde 640.
French Republic 3, X-Ray Sierra, welcome to Luton, taxi via Bravo, stand... no, sorry, let me start again. Taxi via Alpha and Delta, stand 42 right.
Alpha and Delta for stand 42 right for French Republic 3 X-Ray Sierra. Thanks for the amazing ATC. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, take care. Break rate, Ryanair 9228, climb now, flight level 160.
Climb 160 for Ryanair 9228.
Four stations, Stansted radar back in 1 minute. Ryanair 3 uniform Bravo, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Ryanair 3 uniform Bravo.
Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie, turn left now, heading 360 degrees, speed 220 knots or less.
220 knots or less, heading, confirmed heading?
North, heading 360.
360, Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie.
Why do flight attendants make great astronauts? I don't know, Nuclear. Why do they make great astronauts? Ryanair 9228, no further ATC available. Monotune Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
Monotune Unicom Ryanair 9228. Bye-bye.
They know how to take up space. Ryanair 3 uniform Bravo, turn right, heading 110 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right, heading 110 degrees, speed back 180 knots. Ryanair 3 uniform Bravo.
Okay, ready, 640, wind check for you. The wind's now 240 degrees, 17 knots.
Copy, Cabo Verde 640, thank you.
Joet, his birthday's 2 days away. Happy birthday for... hang on, Thursday. You've even put that it's on Thursday and I struggle to work out what day it was. Good God. What? I'm just so stupid. That's why we're going to turn the Ryanair. Got the Cape Verde coming in for a second bite of the cherry on this approach. On the shot, there he is. Looks a lot better this time. Doesn't he? Looks like he might actually land. 32 of you watching. Wowzers. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for your support. If you haven't already given us a like, if you haven't already clicked that follow button, give us a little follow. Your name will pop up on screen. We'll make some noise. But it does, in all seriousness, it does support us. Ryanair 3 Uniform Bravo, right turn now, heading 190 degrees, one localizer established, runway 22, descend with a glide.
Right heading 190 degrees, one established, descend with a glide. Ryanair 3 Bravo.
Is he already? Oh, he's down the runway. You know what a pilot's life chapter 2 is? Is it this? It's this add-on for my flight sim where you basically like do a piloting career. So you start off on like a little local airline, little like prop airline, don't you? And then you something like that. It's gonna have 12, 22, 26, 36. Right now, 1 Yankee Charlie, 36 track miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 6,000 feet. Stansted QNH 1008.
Descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1008. 1 Yankee Charlie.
Right now, 3 Uniform Bravo, reduced speed 160 knots maintained until 4 DME.
Pacific Yankee 4, han är 3 Uniform Bravo.
What do you reckon to it, Joey? Is it good? I can call you Joey. I'm guessing it's actually Joey TT. Cavalry 640, thank you. Welcome to Stansted. Taxi on hotel. Hold short of Lima. Contact Stansted ground 121.730. Bye-bye. Stay hydrated, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hold short
I'm not hydrating.
And then
I'm not hydrating myself with any of this stuff, though, not today.
Actually, I need to get... Hang on, back a sec.
I've just handed someone off to your spoons. FYI.
Fuck's sake, Dad!
Yummy, yummy. Right now, 1 Yankee Charlie, continue descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Continue descend 4,000 feet, 1 Yankee Charlie.
Here's Spoony with his bottle. He's bottled it.
What's his call sign?
The Cape Verde.
Cape Verde 640, Stansted ground. Good afternoon, welcome to Stansted. Taxi next right on Lima and Juliet, please. Hold short Alpha, expect stand 13 left.
Bravo, the surface winds 2.2 degrees, 17 knots, runway 22 clear to land. Right, my people here, I need to go. I'll be back hopefully in about 5 minutes. All station Stansted radar is closing briefly. We will be back on in the next 5-10 minutes, but for the meantime, continue on Unicorn 122.8. Right, so I'm going to unprime my frequency. And we will be back very shortly.
I wish I was getting drunk. No, we're very much not like Jamie. We're very unprofessional. I take it Dan's buggered off because his the builders have arrived. Yes, welcome to Spoony Hijack's Dan stream. How we doing? Yeah, okay. I figured he was gone because I can just on my telly I've got the stream up and I just saw his camera's gone, so I was like, oh, he must have gone. But I was muted because I was too busy talking to other aircraft at the time. Either that or he's hiding because I thought he was going to change it so you could see my view, but never mind. Cape Verde 640, continue taxi, Juliet and Alpha, stand 13 left. He's still primed on the frequency. That's a little worrying. I think he's primed. Is he primed? FedEx 618. Check squawk, please. 6364. Condor 1101, just stand by. You just stepped over someone there. Brakes. FedEx 618. Thank you. Stand 214. Push and start is approved. Right. Condor 1101. Right. To request clearance, you need to give me the information of what stand you're on, your aircraft type, and your destination. Ryanair 93 X-Ray Tango, taxi holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Charlie, Hotel and Sierra. Oh, he did on Prime. Okay. Can you guys hear my ATC? Ryanair 3 Uniform Bravo, Stansted ground. Good afternoon. Taxi left onto Juliet, please. Hold short of Bravo for now. Expect stand 5-1 left. Oh. Crap. Fine. Condor 1101, you're cleared to Hamburg, Clacton 2 Echo departure, squawk 7402. I've sent you it via text as well, so you need to read it back. Condor 1101, readback is correct. QNH is 1008. Report when you're ready for push and start. Ryanair 93 X-Ray Tango, no further ATC available. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye. Ryanair 3 Uniform Bravo, continue taxi Juliet and Charlie, stand 5-1 left. Apologies, guys. I didn't realise Dan hasn't... He's supposed to be listening in on my frequency. Cape Verde 640, roger, not a problem. Yeah, I've pinged him. Surly, can you try and ping Dan and get his attention? He was supposed to be listening in on my frequency, and I can't do anything so you guys can hear it. FedEx 618, taxi Zulu Juliet, Papa, Hotel, and Romeo hold Romeo 1 for runway 22. Uh-oh, I think I broke the camera now as well. Ryanair, negative, standby. Did I break the camera? I think I broke the camera. Uh-oh, I think I broke the camera. Yeah, I know. I broke everything. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's because I went to call him on Discord, but I forgot calling him on Discord would screw up the thingy connection. Ah. Yeah, I know you guys can't hear it. It's because Dan ran off. Why is my camera not loading up at all? Hang on. You can see my thingy radar that I'm sending to him, but not my camera. God's sake. And it just could have my willy out and no one would know. Yeah, I know he's not at the desk, but I was hoping maybe me calling him would make his computer go bling, bling, bling. Easy 406 Whiskey, Stansted ground. Hello, pass your message. Easy 406 Whiskey, Roger, standby. I'll call you back. Break, Condor 1101, stand 50, push and start approved. Bah. I don't know why why is my camera not showing up now? Yeah, I know. Well, no, there's the audio for VATSIM program. Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie, Stansted ground. Good afternoon. Welcome to Stansted. Taxi next right onto Lima, please, and then left on Juliet. Hold short Bravo. Expect stand 3-1. It'll be hold short of Bravo. FedEx 618. No further ATC available. Free call Unicorn 122.8. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye. Right, this EasyJet's got something wrong with him. What's wrong? Is it odd even rule? Apparently needs an even. Oh yeah, because he's going to Edinburgh. 3-4. Easy 400 Whiskey. Easy 406 Whiskey. You filed an odd flight level. I need you on an even. Can you accept flight level 340 to Edinburgh? Easy 406 Whiskey. Roger, I've amended that for you and I've got your clearance ready to copy. Easy 406 Whiskey. Cleared Edinburgh. Utava 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 6472. 406 Whiskey, readback is correct. QNH 1008, report when ready. 406 Whiskey, roger. Stand 2-4, push and start as approved. Ryanair 1 Yankee Charlie, continue taxi Juliet and Bravo East to stand 3-1. A firm. Oh, hello to the 27 of you. Welcome to the broken stream, where I'm controlling, but you can't see me because I accidentally broke Discord, so you can't see where I am. I'm guessing he had me on Discord on full screen. I haven't got Dan's phone number either, so I can't call him and say, Dan! Dan! Because usually when we speak to each other, we call each other up on Discord, so that's a problem. So yeah, I broke the Discord camera. Dan didn't set up the audio so you're listening in on my frequency, because you can do that with the thing we use to speak to other pilots. You can listen in. So if I want to, I could listen in right now to S66 frequency, but obviously there's no point because he's not on it. So yeah, I've just got to waffle here and describe what's going on. We got FedEx 618. You're going to see him appear on Dan's radar in a minute because he's just taking off from 22 now. We've got Ryanair 14. He's doing a very sharp turn on to the ILS by the look of it.
Right, I'm back. Sorry.
I broke everything. I'm sorry, Dan. I broke everything.
I know you have broke everything. Where's your camera gone?
I went to call you because you didn't put my frequency on, so no one could hear anything.
It won't let me. Hang on. Right. Camera. I want... Oh, Spoony, man. Had this all nicely set up, and now it's all a mess. Why can't I get to your... Let's close that. I can't get to your camera.
It's not my fault.
Let me go to your camera. I can't make your camera big. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hang on.
You fix me now.
I think so. Then. Ah, what a mess.
It's not my fault. It's your fault. Chat, we're going. Craig, Spoony, we can't hear nothing. We can't hear your ATC. And I'm like, oh, Dan's obviously not put me in fucking receiving, has he?
That might have been my fault.
That was your fault.
I'll take that one.
So then I tried to call you on Discord to get your attention to say... And then because I did that, it disconnected me off the voice chat. And I was like, oh, shit, because that's going to disconnect the camera and everything. And then I was like, well, now I've truly fucked it.
Right, let's get reconnected. Let's get reprimed.
I was like, sorry. So I've just been literally waffling my ass off to go, right, guys, this is what's going on. I've got this here, this guy here, this guy here.
Right. Everything's back. Sorry, guys. But it's back. The guy's done. He's measured up. See what we can sort out. Got a lot inbound. It's dead busy.
Stansted radar low, Ryanair 9467.
Ryanair 9467 Stansted radar. Hello, ATC information. Echo, expect ILS approach 22 with no delay. Squawk 4046. Report your aircraft type.
Information Echo 22, ILS 22, Squawk 4046, and Echo status is Boeing 737-800.
Ryanair 9467, thanks. Descend flight level 80.
80, Ryanair 9467.
Stansted approach, hello, Ryanair 14 is at 2,800, fully established ILS runway 22.
Ryanair 14 Stansted radar, hello, the surface winds at Stansted 240 degrees 17 knots, runway 22 cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 22, running 14.
Stansted approaches
Condor
AV
110,
262,
ready
currently
for
4,700 on the Finma 1 arrival, inbound Buckway.
Easy 262, Stansted radar, hello, ATC information, echo, expect ILS 22 with no delay. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 feet on QNH 1008, fly heading 060.
Holding point runway 22 via Charlie, Hotel, and Sierra.
Descend and maintain 4,000, fly heading 060, easy 262.
Spoony, could you take your, oh, he's muted. Ryanair 9467, fly heading 020 degrees, speed 220 knots.
220, speed 220 knots, Ryanair 9467.
Easy 262, reduce speed 220 knots or less.
Reducing speed to 20 knots, easy 262.
Right.
Stansted radar, lot 165.
Lot 165, Stansted radar, hello. Toss for 1 Alpha arrival into Stansted, expect ILS approach 22 with no delay, ATIS information, echo, report your aircraft type.
165, Airbus A320 Neo, Class 1, Alpha arrival, ILS 22, no delay.
Lot 165, thank you, descend flight level 120.
Descending flight level 120, lot 165.
Easy 262, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Down to 3,000, easy 262.
13, 15, 20. Ryanair 9467, 25 track miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1008.
4,108 for Ryanair 9467.
Easy 262, turn right, heading 110 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right to 110 and speed 180, easy 262.
Stansted approach, a very good afternoon to you, Virgin 127, with you inbound Lapra. We're using a Boeing 73900.
Virgin 127, Stansted radar, good afternoon. Expect vectors ILS approach 22 with no delay. You're on the toss for 1 Alpha arrival, descend flight level 120.
22 delay, tops 1 Alpha arrival, 120 for Virgin 127.
Easy 262, turn right, heading 180 degrees, when localizer established runway 22, descend with a glide path.
Right to 180, descend with the glide path, easy 262.
Ooh, thrown back into it. That was an interesting noise.
Is that me? What?
I think so.
Oh, that'll be the builders next door.
Oh, it sounded like a violin.
Yeah, literally it's going, and it all of a sudden just went.
Yeah, so my bad, guys. I forgot to put the ATC on. My bad. I'll take responsibility for that. Ryanair 9467, turn right, heading 110 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Condor 1101, can you please shortly say again, sorry?
9467.
I know, one job I had, one job. Spoony, could you mute your ATC audio via Discord?
Contact 120.625, goodbye, thank you.
I don't, where's that audio coming from?
Essex, Stansted GMC.
Condor 1101, standing holding point runway 22, request departure.
Condor 1101, Stansted radar, hello via Sierra 1, behind the landing Ryanair 737, line up 22 behind.
Line up runway 22 behind.
Pass message.
Just be advised that Condor 1101, very new.
Thank you. Lot 165, descend flight level 100.
Descend level 100, lot 165.
Ryanair 9467, continue right turn, heading 180 degrees. When localizer established runway 22, descend with a glide. Can't get my words out.
Right 190, when localizer established, descend with the glide, Ryanair 9467.
Oh, who the fuck's this on the ground now? Easy 262, reduce speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME. Continue approach number 1.
Easy 406.
Reduce speed to 160, maintain until 4 DME, easy 262.
Yeah, Spoony.
Hang on one sec.
Ryanair 14, welcome to Stansted, contact ground 121.730, bye-bye.
121.730, thanks for your service, Ryanair 14.
Condor 1101 without delay, runway 22 cleared, takeoff, surface winds 240 degrees, 17 knots.
Yeah, Bravo, Romeo.
Condor 1101, can you please say again? Sorry.
Condor 1101 without delay, runway 22 cleared, takeoff, surface winds 240 degrees, 17 knots.
Clear for runway 22, no delay. Thank you.
Yes. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get Spoony to fix the audio.
Essex CZ74 Mike Yankee, we're on the ground at Gatwick holding Bravo 7.
Left turn, Juliet, hold it Alpha, expect 33 left, Ryanair 14.
We can hear your ATC audio over Discord. Spoony! Right. Let's mute him for the minute. Easy 74 Mike Yankee, Stansted radar, hello. I haven't received the flight plan fee. If you could just file one for me and then I'll give you your clearance. Lot 165, descend flight level 90.
90, not 167.
Virgin 127, descend flight level 100.
100, Virgin 127.
Ryanair 9467, reduce speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME. Continue approach number 2.
160 to 4, number 2, Ryanair 9467.
Spoony?
I'm here, yeah.
We can hear your ATC audio over Discord.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how, but we can.
EC 406 Whiskey, right now 1.
Condor 1101, squawk mode Charlie.
Condor 1101, please say again.
Condor 1101, squawk mode Charlie.
Condor 1101, squawk mode Charlie.
Easy 262, the surface winds 240 degrees, 17 knots, runway 22 cleared to land.
Easy 406 Whiskey.
Runway 22 cleared to land, easy 262.
Lot 165, 30 track miles to runway 22, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1008.
Radar 120, lot 165.
Hang on, let me...
Condor 1101, can you say me altitude to... for altitude to fly?
Condor 1101, it's in the SID, climb altitude 4,000 for the moment, please. Spoony, can you hear me?
Climb to 4,000.
Can you hear me now?
Condor 1101.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. I can hear the audio off your...
Yeah, just mute my Discord. Go into my... At the bottom right, go into my window of Discord where you're watching me.
I've done it. Thank you.
For some reason, it's now capturing AFE, and I don't know why, but it is.
Lot 165, fly heading 260 degrees.
260 degrees, lot 165.
Condor 1101, climb now, flight level 120.
Condor 1101, climb now, flight level 120.
Condor 1101, just confirm you're following the Clacton to Echo departure.
I'm flying the...
I told him.
Sierra Echo 06 departure. That's my waypoint.
Did you want me nuclear?
Sierra Echo 06.
Roger, thank you. Break. Easy 74 Mike Yankee. I have received your flight plan. Advise when ready to copy clearance.
Yeah, ready to copy clearance, EV74 Mike Yankee.
Easy 74 Mike Yankee, thank you. Cleared destination Rodney 1 Bravo departure from runway 25, squawk 3432.
Rodney 1 Bravo departure, squawk is 3432, runway 25, easy 74 Mike Yankee.
74 Mike Yankee, readback is correct. You can continue taxi now. Left on Alpha, hold Alpha 1, advise if you need backtrack.
Roger, left onto Alpha 1, easy 74 Mike Yankee, will need backtrack.
Roger, thanks. Break, Ryanair 9467, the surface winds 240 degrees, 17 knots, runway 22 cleared to land.
22 land, Ryanair 9467.
Roger, 127, fly heading 260 degrees, speed 220 knots or less.
260 knots, sorry. 220 knots, Virgin 127.
Alright, correction, Virgin 127, you're going to have approximately 29 track miles to runway 22, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1008.
6,000 feet, 1008, Virgin 127.
Condor 1101, no further ATC available, Manitoba 122.8, bye-bye.
Condor 1101, can you please say again? I'm sorry.
No problem. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8. Goodbye. Goodbye, thank you for the service.
Easy 406 Whiskey on frequency.
Hey, firm, just been waiting for a gap.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Easy 406 Whiskey via Romeo 1 behind the landing. Ryanair 737 on a 2-mile final. Line up 22 behind.
Line up 22 behind the Ryanair on a 2-mile final. Easy 406 Whiskey.
Lot 165, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, lot 165.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu with you, flight level 150, information accurate, type A320 Neo.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, Stansted radar, good afternoon. Expect vectors Alice approach 22 with no delay. Descend flight level 80, level by Barkway.
Ascent level 80, expecting vectors Alice 22, no delay, and level by Barkway. Easy 41 Delta Zulu.
Easy 262, welcome to Stansted, contact ground 121.730, bye-bye.
Contacting ground on 121.730, Easy 262, thank you.
Easy 74 Mike Yankee via Alpha 1 enter backtrack runway 25, report fully ready.
Hi, Alpha 1, enter the backtrack 74 Mike Yankee.
Woo! That was a bit of a rush to come back to. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that little break we had to take.
Not a bad landing for a Ryanair pilot.
Ooh.
Beautiful bounce.
Yeah, sorry. Joris Zat, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the support. Lot 165, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. When localizer established, runway 22, further descent with the glide path.
Descent 3,000, established descent with glide, lot 165.
Virgin 127, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000, Virgin 127.
Runner 9467, welcome to Stansted, contact ground 121.730, bye-bye.
1730, running 9467, transfer service.
Easy 406 Whiskey, surface winds 240 degrees, 17 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 22, Easy 406 Whiskey.
Ryanair 6 Kilo Charlie, read back correct. QNH 1008, report when ready.
He will report when ready.
Sorry, did you hear that?
Yes, all right.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, be able to flight and land 0 by Barkway.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, that's not a problem. I'll give you a heading off Bartway and give you some extra miles.
Thank you.
On fire. Lot 165, reduce speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
60 knots to 4 DME, lot 165.
Easy 74 Mike Yankee, we're ready to runway 25.
Easy 74 Mike Yankee, thank you. Surface winds 240 degrees, 20 knots, gusting 30, runway 25, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff 25, Easy 74 Mike Yankee.
And 74 Mike Yankee, just a wind update for you, it's just changed. Winds now 240 degrees, 24 knots, gusting 36.
Roger, thanks.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, after Barkway, fly heading 050 degrees, speed 220 knots or less.
After Barkway, heading 050, speed 220 or less, Easy 41 Delta Zulu.
Virgin 127, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. When localizer established, runway 22, descent with a glide.
Oh, damn, it's busy.
Virgin 127.
I am, I've got quite a lot to do. Lot 165, surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Just clear the land, lot 165.
Oh, that EasyJet crashed. Like, as in, crashed off the sim, not actually crashed.
Oh.
An Easy 41 Delta Zulu will give you approximately 28 track miles. Descend now to altitude 5,000 feet. Stansted QNH 1008.
5,000 feet, QNH 1008 and 28 miles, Easy 41 Delta Zulu.
Easy 74 Mike Yankee, report your passing altitude when able. Climb now, flight level 80.
Passing 2,000 feet, flight level 80, 74 Mike Yankee.
Bonfire. No sound again from Spoony. So when you can see him talking, but he's muted, it's because he's talking on his own frequency, so he mutes himself. Just so otherwise it crosses over and it gets a bit messy. The J Fisher, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. A lot of new supporters today, guys. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. Easy 4 Delta Zulu, turn right, heading 080 degrees.
080 Delta Zulu.
Yeah, so we just do that just so that it's not a big old mess.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to hear Dan talking, me talking, ATC on. Like, it'll just be a blah, 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 blah. That's all you'll hear. In future, maybe when we do team ups, we're gonna we're gonna experiment with it at some point. Is we're gonna do dual streaming. So I might be streaming on YouTube, and then Dan will stream on Twitch, or vice versa, and then that way you can listen to whichever one is more interesting to you.
That is where the action is, apparently. Easy 74 Mike Yankee, no further ATC available. Monotonic 122.8. Have a nice flight.
Unicom, many thanks. Might see you on the return 74 Mike Yankee.
Ciao.
Yeah, it's because obviously I've got aircraft calling me at the same time. They're probably aircraft talking to Dan on his frequency. So if we both leave our mics open, it's just a mess. So the usual rule of thumb is whoever's streaming and hosting the stream, which in this case is Dan, he gets priority. So I mute myself, which I can do. I've just got a quick keybind set up, so I can literally just go.
Yeah, you can't hear him. Easy 41 Delta Zulu, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, 41 Delta Zulu.
Virgin 127, speed 160 knots till 4 DME. Continue approach number 2.
Number 2, 160 to 4, Virgin 17.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, turn right, now heading 130 degrees, speed 180 knots or less.
130, speed 180 or less, 88, 41 Delta Zulu.
I'll have a look in the Discord. If I start messing about on this, because of the way I've got Spoonie's camera set up, if I start scrolling through Discord, it has a hissy fit and you lose Spoonie's face, which isn't a bad thing, maybe, but...
That 165, rocket jet runway.
Timmy 71, thanks for the follow. Lot 165, thank you. Welcome to Stansted, contact ground 121.730. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Joe. Yeah, well, I've been having a look on the Discord.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, right turn, heading 190 degrees, when localizer established 22, descend with the glide.
190, one established localizer, descend with the glide, easy 41 Delta Zulu.
Virgin 127, surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Clear to land, Virgin 127.
Smashing it! Thank you, Timber71, thanks for the follow, welcome to the channel. Creeping towards 1,000. Creeping towards it. I'm going to hang on a bit more, because every time I go forward to speak into the mic, you can't see me. Bottom of my face disappears. There we go, that's better. Yeah, welcome in, guys. 20 of you watching. That's a good, solid following. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for your support today. We'll carry on for a little bit longer. I think we scheduled it provisionally until 1:30, but we'll see. We could potentially carry on a bit longer. We'll see. Do have jobs to do. But balls to them. Nuclear's coming back to Stansted soon. It's on the turnaround, so we might see him, hopefully, before the stream ends. Let's go for a bit of full, and then we can see. We've got a Virgin on him. There he is. Oh, and it's not rendered, because what is he? He's meant to be a 737-900, but there's obviously no model for that. LTC's on. Woohoo!
Oh, fun for him. Oh, well, that takes some crap off you, won't it? This B1 is giving it to boot for VATSIM sometimes. Oh, has he?
Yeah, LTC.
No, not LTC. I'm reading Pete's message, sorry, on the chat.
All right. Hang on, are we up? Yeah, we are on the westerlies, aren't we?
Yeah, Pete, link that.
Yeah, drop us a link to that, because that'd be interesting to look at. Roger 127, welcome to Stansted. Contact the ground 121.730. Bye-bye.
Over to ground now, 121.730, Roger 127.
Easy 41 Delta Zulu, surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Runway 22, cleared to land, easy 41 Delta Zulu.
Yeah, that does take a bit of the pressure off me now, because I don't have to handle the aircraft quite as much, or from quite as far out. Let's see if we can see this EasyJet. Where is he? I mean, he's still about 3 miles out. Still be able below the... There he is! Hi! Gimme! Joe, glad you're enjoying it. I've looked at it. It does seem like be something interesting. Another Virgin on the ground as well. A Rhinos. DL shell, look at it. The banana plane. Cargo looks 747. There's the lot taxiing in. There's the unbranded Virgin that's just landed. I'm going to watch this EasyJet. See if he butters it. Where's he gone? There he is. Here's Pete. Pete's linked the thing about V1, giving an update on his YouTube channel and what happened for him to get booted from VATSIM.
All right.
That's a pretty good landing from the EasyJet.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Oh.
Forward Delta Zulu, vacant runway.
Here's forward Delta Zulu. Thanks. Welcome to Stansted. Contact ground 121.730. Bye-bye.
121.730, thanks for coming on. Easy forward Delta Zulu, bye-bye.
Ryanair 6 Kilo Charlie, taxi, holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Charlie, Hotel and Sierra.
That's an interesting bring that in. So basically, long story short, he's been kicked off of the network. V1 simulations have been kicked off of VATSIM because of a duplicate account. It was to do, he created a spoof account when he first joined because he didn't want his details sort of being made public, and then because you couldn't log back when he started, you couldn't log on to the network using your CID as your name. You had to put your actual name in, which you didn't want to do, which is understandable. And then his now CID is a valid login, and so it's basically because of that. Which I can understand. And they asked him to upload identification, which he was unwilling to do, which again I can kind of get on board with. I can kind of understand a little bit that he doesn't want to upload, his ID. But I don't know.
Oh, so it was about ID. That's all right then.
Yeah. So he's not done anything too dodgy, but he's just basically refusing to. He doesn't want to upload his ID and all that.
Yeah, because he's got caught using a fake name. So now they're like, well, we do need some ID just to prove what your real name actually is, and he's not doing it.
They're saying because it's a fake gaming network. It's not fake.
Hello again, Charlie.
I was about to say, as long as he gets some assurance that they're like data protection and everything, I don't see what the problem is.
So he's trying to get his VATSIM account unsuspended. Uh-oh. Ryanair 6 Kilo Charlie, Stansted radar. Hello, the surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff for 922, 6 Kilo Charlie.
So Clacton goes to London. So I don't have a lot to do with the outbounds now, unless they're going up Barkway way like Nukbo and Dava. Certainly, how did you get your VATSIM account suspended is the real question.
Yeah, I was about to say, what?
What have you done to get it suspended? That's the slightly concerning thing.
I was just, yeah. But yeah, just quickly going back to V1 quickly, I was just worried then because I was like, because he said, oh, yada, yada, yada. I was like, uh-oh. About Pete said about good advertising. I was like, yeah, what's happened? Worried, like, did he do something that we might trip over and do? But no, if it's about IDs and everything, I don't care. You can know my name.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Although I might start logging onto the network with my CID rather than my real name.
Yeah.
You created the account, did nothing, and didn't even log in.
Ah, that might be why.
So it's suspended.
Can't you just make another one? I'm not sure.
It's inactive, isn't it? Rather, no, you can't. Because I looked at that when I came back to VATSIM. I was like, do I start a new one? But then I thought, well, no, because if I can get onto my old one and it gets like made inactive.
Yeah.
You have to email them and go through a whole, which isn't, to be fair, it doesn't take too long to get it. Yeah, it's been like marked as inactive and sort of mothballed. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can raise a ticket, I think, or you email them or whatever and say, this account, I want to
contact member services.
Unmothball it.
If you need any help or anything, Surly, I know someone in member services.
Oh.
La da da, I know someone in member services. La la la, look at me, I know what I'm doing.
Shut up.
Yeah. Ryanair 1 Kilo Charlie, report your passing altitude to London Control 135.805. Have a nice flight.
He's got to have some privileges being on mod.
True.
Passing 1700 with London Control 135.805, bye-bye, Ryanair 6 Kilo Charlie.
Yeah, Joe, so that's the issue we were just talking about. V1, if anyone watches him as a streamer, he had two accounts because he created one for the streaming. He created he created one for streaming with like a fake name because he didn't want to give away his real name on the stream, which I kind of understand a little bit. And everyone was like, oh, because you couldn't log in at that time, you couldn't log in with your CID. You couldn't log onto the network with your CID as your thingy. And then he created a new account with his real name, and they basically identified it as being a spoof, and they've banned it. And yeah, bummer. Bum her. Yeah, we've got 2 inbounds. Coming in from the east.
Yeah, I've got one showing at the minute, but I think that's because I've got my range set lower.
Yeah, the one's slightly further out than the other.
Because I'm just the ground. I'm only allowed 20 miles. Got all the arrivals in, though.
Nice.
Very good day, runner 4 Yankee Delta passing level 1900, descending 120 inbound Lapra, information Fox.
Runner 4 Yankee Delta, hello, London controllers online, 135.805, contact him, please.
Thanks, Joette.
You're welcome.
You may see that clip in the future on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@aviators_TV.
Link in the chat. Go and give us a sub over there. We're trying to get to 500 subs because then we will start streaming on YouTube as well, and we'll look at maybe doing dual streams.
Yep.
That was my big grand voice.
Nice.
Dual stream. Pigs in space. I don't know, guys.
Nope. Right. So yeah, are you a bit quiet now?
A little bit, yeah.
How do I change pretty colours then?
So, other settings.
Yeah.
And symbology settings. Oh. What mic? Joe says what mic I'm using. I'm using the same one as Spoony. The
78 Victor Romeo, good afternoon. Stand 47, information Foxtrot on board, requesting IFR to Warsaw was filed.
Was that 8 Victor Romeo, Stansted radar, hello, just confirm aircraft type, please.
Airbus 321 with a 78 Victor Romeo.
Was that 8 Victor Romeo, thank you. Clear destination, match 3 Yankee departure, warning step climb, squawk 7502.
March 3 Yankee departure runway 25 squawk 7502. Can you say again the rest?
Yep, that was all correct, and it's just a warning of a step climb on the match 3 Yankee departure.
Information received. Step climb was the 78 Victor Romeo.
Jose Victor Romeo, readback is correct. Got 2 on the ground at Luton as well. Goodness me. Yeah, I'm using it's a Fine XLR mic, and then I've got a Rodecaster Duo. It's the same mic that Spoonie's got. Spoonie just uses it on USB, whereas I use it on XLR. Because that's how I plug it. That's how it has to plug into my mixer. It's a pretty decent mic. So I've been looking at the SM7. It's just a bit too expensive. But yeah, I've got the Rodecaster Duo. I looked at the Go XLR, but they basically like stopped any and all support for it going forward because they fired the whole team. So I went for the Rodecaster instead, which has got its problems. It's not perfect. There are a few issues with it, but it is getting better. They keep bringing out. They're constantly updating it. They're doing a lot of work with it to bring it out, and it just works really nicely. And I can do this, and I can do this, and I can
put silly effects on.
And I can make it sound like it's a megaphone. Hello. You know, I can do all that sort of stuff, and I've got a soundboard, and I can play music. You know, so it's good. Hello, George. Hello, been trying to figure out how to get the tower view link. What's the software you use? So this is just Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it's a feature of VATSIM. So because I'm connected on Euroscope, you have to make sure the proxy server is running on Euroscope.
Stansted, Director. This is World Express 610 with you at Romeo 3 to Romeo 1, ready for departure.
World Express 610, Stansted radar. Hello, the surface winds 242 degrees, 19 knots from Romeo 1, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Copy the winds clear for takeoff by Romeo 1, 610, thank you.
Michael Bertrand, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Yeah, Captain George, so, and then it's just, you use vPilot, and you just type .tower view once you're connected on Euroscope. Even to an observer position, you can do it on an observer position, but you just type tower view.
And very good afternoon. Easy 87 Lima Foxtrot, we're in A320. Information is Foxtrot at at Luton. We got 5 accidents to Amsterdam.
Easy 78 Lima Fox, Stansted radar. Very good afternoon. Confirm your stand number, please.
Yeah, we just got our DX12 back, so we cannot see the stand on the ground. I think it's 22.
Yep, that looks about right. TZ78 Lima Fox, you are cleared to Amsterdam. Match 3 Yankee departure, caution step climb, squawk 3370.
Wonderful, clear triple via the match 3 Yankee departure, step climb on the go, squawk 3370, easy 78 Lima Foxtrot.
Easy 78 Lima Fox, read back correct. Where's my money? CRT George, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Follows are flying in today. Absolutely flying in. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your support, guys. Aviation World, you're very welcome. Thank you for flying and giving us some traffic. Because we don't get the traffic. If we don't have the traffic, we don't have the content. We just sit here like... World Express 610, report passing altitude to London Control now, 135.805. Have a nice flight.
Roger that, 135.805. Roger that, World Express 610.
Hello?
Alright, good day again. Ryanair flying Delta passing 116, descending 90 inbound Abbott and information Fox.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, hello again, Stansted radar, spec vectors Alice approach 22 with no delay, descend flight level 80.
Sending level 80, expecting 22, Ryanair flying Delta.
Let's give him the heading 260 in a minute. Here I think it'll be. Yeah, not there. Flight level 350. Nice, Joe. Nice. High up.
Easy 78 Lima Fox, fully ready, request push and start.
Easy 78 Lima Fox, thank you. Stand 22, push and start approved, face east, Luton QNH 1008.
1008, push back and start up approved, facing east 78 Lima Fox.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, fly heading 260 degrees, speed 220 knots.
260, speed 220 knots, Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta.
Back in 1 sec. All stations, Stansted radar back in 1 minute. Everyone wants me today, good God.
Stansted radar, good morning. Cargo 976 holding at Sierra 3 for departure from runway 22.
Cargo 976 Stansted radar, hello, the surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Thank you very much, clear takeoff from runway 22, Cargo 976.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, you're going to have 27 trap miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 6,000 feet to the Stansted QNH 1008.
Sending down to 6,1008, Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta.
Was a 7-8 Victor Romeo ready for pushback and startup?
Was a 7-8 Victor Romeo, thank you. Stand 4-5, push to start approved. Luton QNH now 1007.
Pushback and startup is approved QNH 1007 with a 7-8 Victor Romeo, and we are on stand 47, not 45.
Apologies. From stand 4-5, push to start approved. You're not on 4-5, but whatever! Spoony's gone very quiet.
Yeah, sorry.
Just... No, right? I'm trying to look at stuff on Discord on my phone because then it doesn't mess up the Spoony trying to get his head in his crotch. I don't know. Yeah. Bye. Ryanair 6 Yankee Delta, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Phoenix 4000, Ryanair, Yankee Delta.
Yankee Delta.
Center radar, La Paz with you again, holding Romeo 1 ready for departure, runway 22.
Lot 165, Stansted radar, hello, via Romeo 1, line up runway 22, short delay for separation.
Line up with runway 22, Latin 6.
You 78 Lima Foxtrot, request taxi.
You 78 Lima Fox, Roger, do you need backtrack runway 25?
Negative, we're able from Alpha 1.
Easy 78 Lima Fox, thank you, taxi via Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, 78 Lima Fox.
Cargo Lux 976, reported passing altitude to London 135.805. Have a nice flight.
135.808 for Cargo Lux 976, thank you.
Easy 78 Lima Fox. The surface winds at Luton 240 degrees, 23 knots, gusting 34 from Alpha 1, runway 25, clear takeoff.
Alpha 1, runway 25, clear for takeoff, 78 Lima Fox. Can we get the wind check again, please?
AFM winds 240 degrees, 23 knots, gusting 34.
Roger, thank you very much, 78 Lima Fox.
Lot 165, surface winds 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Takeoff, flat 165.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, descend to altitude 3,000 feet. When localizer established, runway 22, descend with a glide path.
Roger, descending 3000 and with the localizer descending with the glide path, runway 22, Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta.
Macro 615, thanks for the follow.
Good day, Ryanair 4258, type 737-800, information Golf, inbound Abbott.
Ryanair 4258, Stansted radar, hello, expect vectors ILS approach 22 with no delay, fly heading 260, descend flight level 80.
Vectors for ILS 260 heading descent to 80, Ryanair 4258.
Macro 615, thanks for the follow, welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, sorry, just having some technicals.
No worries.
That's 5, departure runway 22, 1,100 feet.
Lot 165, thank you, climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Yeah, 4,000 feet, Lot 165.
Ryanair 4258, 22 track miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1008.
10,6000, QNH 1008, Ryanair 4258.
Was a 78 Victor Romeo, ready for taxi.
Was there 78 Victor Romeo, thank you. Do you require backtrack runway 25?
Negative, with a 78 Victor Romeo.
Was there 78 Victor Romeo, thank you. Right Delta, left Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Right Delta, left Alpha, hold short of runway 25 with a 78 Victor Romeo, thanks.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, reduce speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 till 4, Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta.
Easy 78 Lima Fox, reported passing altitude to London control 135.805. Have a nice flight.
London 135.805, 78 Lima Fox. So cheers now.
Radar Virgin 127, which you're ready for immediate.
Virgin 127, Stansted radar, hello. The surface wind 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 22, cleared immediate takeoff.
Heading jet takeoff, Virgin 127.
Virgin 4258, descend altitude 4,000 feet, speed 220 knots or less. Ryanair 4258, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, speed 220 knots or less.
4,000, speed 220 or less, Ryanair 4258.
Hey. Nice bit of sequencing now. Get the Virgin out. Get the Ryanair in. Joe's starting his descent in 60-ish minutes. Lot 165 climb now. Flight level 80.
Climbing 180, lot 165.
Just confirm that was flight level 80.
Level 80, lot 165.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, surface winds 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 22, clear to land.
22, clear to land, Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta.
Ryanair 4258, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. When localizer established, further descent with the glide path.
3,000 feet, when localizer established, same glide.
Hey, we got a Lamborn.
Yay! Virgin 127, report passing altitude when able.
Passing at 4,000.
Virgin 127, thank you. Oh, was the whiz gone? Oh, I can't request a release for him because he's taxied to... Lot 165, report you passing altitude to London, 135.805. Have a nice flight.
Report passing altitude to London, lot 165, bye-bye.
Was there 78? Correction. Start again. Was there 78 Victor Romeo Via Alpha 1 line up runway 25? We're just waiting on a release from London.
Line up runway 25 and wait. We have 78 Victor Romeo.
Was there 78 Victor Romeo? The surface winds 240 degrees, 23 knots, gusting 34. Via Alpha 1 runway 25, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 24 with a 78 Victor Romeo, thanks.
Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta, welcome to Stansted, contact ground 121.730. Bye-bye.
121.730, have a nice day, Ryanair 4 Yankee Delta.
Virgin 127, climb now, flight level 80.
80, Virgin 127.
Ryanair 4258, speed 160 knots till 4 DME.
160 till 4, Ryanair 4258.
Setting up my Euroscope's not gotten quite according to plan today.
It's a bit busy. Too busy. Oh, London Central's on now as well. Virgin 127, report you passing altitude to London Control 135.805. Have a nice flight.
135.805. Virgin 127, bye-bye.
Was there 8 Victor Romeo? Report your passing altitude to London 135.805. Bye-bye.
Report altitude to 135.805. Thanks, bye, with a 78 Victor Romeo.
Ryanair 4258, surface winds 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Look at us getting London Central as well.
I know.
So Stanny's fully stacked.
Yep. Well, the whole of Essex is essentially.
Yep.
Because Luton's got top down. No longer cloud surfing. Is it clear skies now, Joe? Or are you in the cloud? Razor Cab, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thanks for the support, everybody. It's been a lot of support today, and we do really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's you guys we do this for, so it's nice to know that you're enjoying it. Nice to have the support.
And we always do love doing the team ups.
Oh, yeah, it's good fun. Me and Spoony can put the world to rights when we're not rushed off our feet.
Yeah.
What was going on? That one. So, that, I mean, as quick as it came, it's gone. There's no traffic inbound at the minute now, other than this Ryanair that's about to land. There's the 2 outbounds. We've cleared the ground at Luton. So thank you to the 17 of you still watching. Lovely to have you all in. Hopefully we'll get traffic will pick up a little bit. Well, it's just a little lull in the traffic. Ryanair that's just landed. He's vacating on Lima Romeo. Or just stopping. It's a scenery aircraft, that, isn't it? Yeah.
So, are you free from it?
One sec. Ryanair 4258, contact Stansted ground 121.730. Bye-bye.
Ground 121.730, Ryanair 4258, thanks, bye.
I'm free when you are.
Cool. I was just going to say, anything else I need really for like my tower view? My tower like controlling?
Let me think. So you've got your timer. Have you got your big green go around button? I was muting.
Sorry.
Have you got your big green go around button?
Yep.
Good. I would say probably not. So you've got your release thing on your...
Yep.
You've got your timer.
Yep.
You've got your go around button. You've got... Yeah, that's probably all you need.
Like what I'm going to do is I'll probably just use like the normal SMO only one for when I'm just doing ground, because I'll mix it up. I won't just do obviously I'll do tower a lot initially, but then because then that way I can have different setups then for each one.
Yeah.
And then what I'll probably do is then for like tower and that, I'll have it set up this way. Missed approach button. Yeah, I've got the go around button. Done. And then F1, F4. Go around button can go there. Hello.
Hello. Timer is from the UK plugin. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the many good things about the UK controller plugin.
So yeah, my only thing now is colors.
Yeah, so colors. So on your other settings at the top,
Yeah.
obviously you've got display settings, and that's where you specify what you want on the screen.
Okay.
So what you want showing on your radar view. So
Okay.
that more or less so to do colors, you need to go to symbology settings, which is one below it. But then that more or less matches up with the display settings one.
Right.
So for example, your VRPs are under. I can never remember unless it's in front of me. It's an age slow. They are under free text. If you scroll down, you'll see EGSS airspace bases and EGSS VRPs. So then what you would do is you would go to, obviously, display symbology settings, sorry.
Yeah.
Select free text, select other. So this is where it's a bit stupid, but select other.
Yeah.
And then select free text. And you see at the top, it's got your color.
Yeah.
And then that's where you can change your color. So you could put it as like, so I'll change mine to yellow, let's say. Okay, so now my airspace bases, because they're free text, and the VRPs are all in whatever color you set.
Nice. Oh, and it only applies to that one as well. Nice.
Yeah. But obviously you just have to be wary that with certain things, because they're both grouped under, like, for example, free text, they'll be the same color. Go back to having that. I do have an list. Do you know where the default font size for the lists is? It's in the lists, I believe. If you click a little...
It's a little S.
Yeah, click the little S. Up there. Hang on. Okay, a bit easier. The little S's here are your settings. The little S's here are for your settings. I did, Joel. I'll have a look at it in 1 second. Yeah, the little S's are for your settings there, so that's where you can define.
Okay, so symbology. Let's make my colors all pretty. I'm guessing there's no way to do individual colors, is there?
No. No, not that I know of. But obviously, you can. So, like the names for my fixes are a different color to the airspace bases, for example, because they're under different categories. But no, if they come under the same category, I think they have to be the same. They're the same color. There's no way around it.
Okay.
Tag size. I need to think where it is. So I think it's in tag editor. No, it's not in tag editor because you don't. Um. I can't think where it is. No, put arrival info in early. You just have to remember to update it. Then display settings. No.
Where is it? Is there a way to change the satellite colour?
Centerline color.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be. So symbology settings, runways, centerline.
Yeah, I've done it. It's not changing.
How have you got your centerline set up? Which one have you got switched on display settings?
That's a question.
Under runways and then.
Hang on. None of them are on.
Right, so that's why. So what centerline have you got shown on? Let me have a look. Are you showing your screen still?
Yeah. Hang on, I've just got to talk to an aircraft.
Nice.
I'm back.
Right, so the centerline you have showing,
Yep.
if you go into other settings,
Yeah.
display settings.
Yeah.
It's nice. I was going to say, it's good to know that yours takes as long as mine does.
Yep.
And then, is it in free text?
What, sorry?
In free, I'm saying free text. Let me double check. Because I don't have mine switched on, so I need to double check where it is. No, it's not now. Hang on, it's not in free text. Yes. Geo.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have it. No, if you scroll down to the bottom, extended center lines, tick that off.
Yep.
And then apply. So that will get rid of all of your center lines, right? But then what you can do is if you go up to runways, scroll down and find Stanny, expand, and then click center line at the top, and then do extended center line 1, left ticks and right ticks, and then extended center line 2, left ticks and right ticks. And what it will do, click OK. But what it should do as well, so if you make sure up in your other settings, extended centerline setup, and then tick show extended centerlines for active arrival runways only, and then it'll only show you the centerline for whatever the active runway is.
Oh, I like that.
So
hang on one sec.
Mephiston AG. I think it's in symbology settings is what we're looking for.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, that's better. I like that.
Right, so that doesn't change anything. So let's set that back to white. I'm going to try and find it for you.
What are you finding? What?
Oh, not for you.
Oh.
No, doesn't do anything either. It's not, okay, it's not in data block.
It's awkward. That's not...
Right, I'm trying to find the right thing in here, and
That's fine. Yeah, to blame Joe. It's best to be prepared.
It should be in here somewhere, but I can't think. I'm just having a look for you now. Um... I think it's to do with the tag sizes, isn't it? So, but you can't change the text size in here. Oh, the list. Right, so that changes that, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I think is it.
Ah.
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 I'm figuring it out myself.
Spoony's figuring it out.
I am indeed.
19 of you watching us mess about with
I know, right?
Euroscope.
I think it was that one. Okay. Oh yes, I'm gonna I just jizzed.
Oh, okay.
I've just jizzed ours. Oh yeah. Oh, who's your daddy? Ah, well, mine looks all pretty. Shall I show you guys how pretty I've made my radar now? Hang on, I'll show you guys in chat.
Hang on, I'll swap over. You can give a live version if you want.
Okay.
There you go.
Posted the screenshot in chat in as well.
Let me go to... We'll go to that one. Oh no, hang on. That one doesn't work.
Stansted approach, hello.
Hang on, I've got to quickly
I'm at flight
change over.
level 130, descending to flight level 90. Right now, 1214.
Right now, 1214, Stansted radar. Hello, ATC information, Golf expect, vectors, Alice approach 22 with no delay. Fly heading 280 degrees.
Fly heading 280 degrees, right now, 1214.
Very pretty. Just like you, Spoony, very pretty.
Thank you.
Yes, it is clunky. I will agree that Euroscope is very clunky. Nothing is straightforward. Because you would think it would be in tag editor, which would be where, but it probably isn't. Pretext now.
At least now I can clearly see the ATZ, so that's cool. That's a bit better.
Because it says about data block.
Stansted radar, good day, Ryanair 240, more information, Golf, aircraft at Center 800, send it 8000.
Right. Just give me some S2 training now. I'm ready. Let's go.
Ryanair 42 Sierra Romeo, Stansted radar, hello. Expect vectors Alice approach 22 with no delay. Descend flight level 80 level Barkway.
Sky expecting vector Alice 22 with no delay, descending 80 level, back to the Ryanair 240.
Ah, I can see his routing. Nice!
Oh, yeah, you're doing the right click.
Well, it was middle click for me.
Okay, middle click.
Oh, yeah, right click works as well. I don't know why. You know me, I've never touched this before. I don't know how it works.
I break it.
How do you do the range thing?
The range thing?
Yeah, like when you measure to see how far they are.
Just double click, double left click.
Ah, and you hold. Ah.
There is another way you can do it as well. You can do draw a line between two aircraft. But I can't remember how to do that off the top of my head.
That's good. Ah.
Right now, 1214 descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, 1214.
Condor 1983, contact Stansted radar 120.625. Bye-bye.
We need a release from TC.
Oh, Essex, Stansted GMC.
Pass.
Just be advised that Condor, he's running on QNH 1008.
All right, I'll update him.
Thank you.
Right now, 1214 left turn, heading 270 degrees.
Left turn, heading 270 degrees. Ryanair 1214.
Condor 1983, holding short of runway 22 on 01, requesting to line up.
Right now, 1983, Stansted radar. Hello, the Stansted QNH now 1007, runway 22, clear takeoff. Surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots.
Confirm Condor 1983.
Hey, firm.
Roger, line up and wait, Condor 1983.
You said Ryanair.
Nope. Apparently I said Ryanair, so I apologise. Condor 1983, the Stansted QNH now 1007. Runway 22, clear takeoff. Surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots.
Apologies, clear takeoff, Condor 1983, no worries.
I may have said Ryanair.
You did say Ryanair.
I did say Ryanair. Sorry! Ryanair 1214, 23 track miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1007.
Sending 5,000 feet, QNH 1007. EU. Correction, Ryanair 1214.
There goes the Condor. Meow. Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, leave Barkway, heading 060 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Hi, leave Barkway, heading 060 degrees, speed 220 knots, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
Ryanair 1214, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, Ryanair 1214.
Condor 1983, report your passing altitude to London Control 135.805. Bye-bye.
Oh, London Control, bye-bye. Condor 1983.
Wow, you really don't have them for long, do you?
No. Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, you're going to have approximately 27 track miles to runway 22, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, Stansted QNH 1007.
Hi, descending to 5,000, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
The winds have died down a little bit. It's not gusting at like 39 knots now at Luton.
Yeah.
Right
I
now,
want to do mentoring
1, 2, 1, 4. I'm going to need you to increase your rate of descent, please.
I will increase my descent. 1214.
Lifted me up. You want to do mentoring? The thing I found, so I do mentoring, the thing I found it's very difficult to commit to when you're a bit busy and all over the place. I try and do it when I can, but...
No, I meant like, I want to be mentored.
Oh, you want to do... Ah, right, okay. That's fair. Well, you just need to get to the bottom of that list, or the top of that list. Yeah, the top of that list. Right now, 1214, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. When localizer established, runway 22, further descent with the glide path.
Yay, got another one.
Descending 2,000 feet.
Got a
Descending
Gatwick
with
to
the glide
Detling.
path, Ryanair 114.
A Detling.
Steamer 9032. Requesting Detling to Romeo to GKK 070.
Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo. And just confirming, we get an extended basic turn. Confirm please, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, my apologies, say again.
We will get an extended base turn to finals, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, A firm, I'll give you a bit of extra track mileage to lose the height.
Right.
Because you're descending at like 100 feet a minute.
Stansted, approach, good afternoon, Brown 12, Air Channel 1209 at London City, keep 4 with Charlie requested Alpha clearance to Hamburg.
Air China 1209, stands to radar. I don't cover London City. You need to contact London Control 135.805. Bye-bye.
135.805. Air Channel.
Right now, 1214, reduce speed 160 knots, maintain till 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 NM East. Correction. Ryanair 1214.
Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, turn right now, heading 140 degrees, speed 180 knots.
I take 140, speed 180, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
I'm sure the 737 could descend a bit quicker than that. I'm no expert. I'm fairly certain it doesn't have to descend that slowly. I'm sure. Ryanair 1214, the surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22, cleared to land.
Alright, 22, clear to land to Ryanair 1214.
Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, I'm going to take you through the localizer and establish you from the southwest. Southeast, southwest.
Hi, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
So, while I've got a very quick minute, I need to plug the stream this evening. So, we have a stream later on today. Dino is showing off his fancy new Gatwick Tower solo endorsement. He's been doing the Gatwick Tower from 1800 this evening. Live here on Aviators TV. So, make sure you tune in for that as well. A nice bit of evening watching. And watch him flaunt his towery stuff. Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, turn right now all the way around, heading 260 degrees. When localizer established, runway 22, descend with the glide.
Right, right, all the way to 2601, localizer established, descending to the charts, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
So yeah, get here, 1600 tonight, not 1600, sorry, 1800 tonight. And yes, we will take tower. We'll take thingy to the tower. Yeah, Navigraph has just gone down. It says that there's a subscription needed. Jay Fisher, you're spot on. Navigraph has just gone. Oh. What a shame. Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, continue that right turn, heading 270 to establish, descend to 3,000 feet.
Hi, right, 270, descending to 3,000, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
Yay! Love Navigraph when it randomly, as Spoony used to say, he hasn't said it for quite a while, but when it the bed.
Yeah! Yeah, I haven't said that for a while. I've been trying to stay well behaved with my language.
I mean, I technically was there because I censored myself. So I can say and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, apparently YouTube doesn't like that kind of language.
Does it not?
Apparently not.
In YouTube.
So yeah, I've got my radar now all pretty colours.
Yay!
I can clearly see the aerodrome control zone, which is what I'm going to need. I can clearly see all the VRPs. I can see the bases. So I don't think there's anything else I need.
Just S2.
Yeah, I just actually need
S2.
I just actually need my mentoring.
I mean, you can sit and pretend, can't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll get there. You're a lot closer than you were.
I am. Can't wait.
Why did I just hear like a noise?
That was me just going.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually. I thought it was a message pop up or something. I was like, what? Hey, where? Jay Fisher's been waiting for his S2 exam for 5 months now across the channel. It's quite a long time, that, isn't it?
Whoops. I think I've forgotten an aircraft. I have. Whoops.
Idiot. I think we need to.
Localizer captured, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo, thank you. Descend with the glide path speed 160 knots, still 4 DME.
Yeah, descend with the glide path speed 1634 DME, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
I just want to do S2.
Stansted radar, good afternoon, Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo, holding Romeo 1.
Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo, Stansted radar, hello. Ground forgot about you, that's mean, isn't it? The surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots from Romeo 1, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Roger, clear takeoff, runway 22, Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo, thank you.
Ryanair 1214, welcome to Stansted, contact the ground, 121.730, bye-bye.
Contacting the ground on 121.3. Correction, 730, Ryanair 1214. Thank you, 46.
Bye. I love that. VATSIM ticket updated. I sent them a picture of my library card. Oh, I sent them a picture of my Knitting Appreciation Society membership card. I hope it's okay. Love it. Oh, they accept library cards. Okay. I never knew they accepted library cards. It just makes me laugh. Yeah, here's my Tesco Club card. Oh no, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that they don't accept it. It's just I like that that's a class. There's a form of identification. I suppose you have to prove who you are to get a library card. So yeah, but it just makes me chuckle. It's not one of the ones you typically think about when you have to provide proof of ID. I don't think you could go into a bank and open a bank account and be like, "This is my library card." I'm not disputing that they don't accept it. It just makes me chuckle. And 60 Lima Romeo, report passing altitude when able.
Roger, passing 2034 at 2400 Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo.
Sweet.
Would they accept my Mackey's Monopoly coupon ticket? Only if it was a winning one. They wouldn't accept it if it wasn't a winning one. Right now, 24 Sierra Romeo, surface winds 240 degrees, 19 knots, runway 22 clear to land.
Alright, tutto clear to land, Ryanair 24 Sierra Romeo.
Surly, no one's disputing it. I was just chuckling that that's what they'll accept. Just chill. It's fine.
Yeah, and Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo at 4000 now.
Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo, Roger. We'll get you climbed very shortly. We just have to wait for you to be a bit further north.
Roger.
And I never said that you said that I was.
Dan?
Yes?
When you clear aircraft to land in that, and you give them the status of arrival, which menu do you do that on?
You don't.
Oh, okay.
You just don't. You just leave them.
Okay. So for like clearance for landing and that, you don't give them. There's no like thing I have to do.
No. So what some people do, and I sometimes do it like at Heathrow when you've got like 5 on the localizers, I write land in the scratch pad.
Yep.
On the arrival lift, and then you know who you've given clearance to land to.
Yep.
But no, there's nothing that you have to. Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo, climb now, flight level 80.
Roger, climb 80 at 60 Lima Romeo.
Yeah. And obviously you've got, when you're using B strips for it, you move.
Yeah.
Move it onto the runway.
That's fun.
I will show you, actually. I need to get back into using V-strips, because I do quite like it, and I've got space to use it. But I'll show you on V-strips the best way to use the runway box.
Yeah. Hang on one second.
Ryanair 60 Lima Romeo, report your passing altitude to London Control 135.805. Have a nice flight.
Report
passing to London, 135805, thank you, Ryanair 6 Lima Romeo.
Joe, get yourself to chart Fox. Ryanair 240 Romeo, thank you. Welcome to Stansted, contact round 121.730, bye-bye. Yeah, Joe, get yourself to...
730, good day, Ryanair 240 Romeo.
Get yourself to chart Fox, you'll be able to get the charts you need from there. Use your VATSIM login. Log into chart Fox. Sorted. Right, guys. I think we are going to call it there. I'm going to wait for Spoony to come back, but we are going to call it there. So, is Spoony back? Spoony! Spoony! Oh, it's a backup already. Perfect. See? Never down for long.
Look at all this smooth ins and outs I've got going on.
I know. Right, I am closing.
Are you closing now?
Yeah, so let's disconnect. Cool. Let's do that.
Cool. I'll sort all these couple out, and then I will call it a day as well.
So we're going to go to that. So, it's been a good stream.
Yeah, it has been. That was a good little set, like I said. Because I needed to get lots of things set up, so that's why I said I was going to nab you.
Yeah, definitely a good stream. Thank you for joining me, Spoony, as always.
You're very welcome, mate.
It's always massively appreciated. Thank you, everyone, for joining in on the chat as well. There's still 19 of you watching, which has been pretty consistent throughout, so really thank you for that. I mean, I'm going to go... Let's do as we always do. Let me go to this screen, and then let's go through what we've had since the stream started. So, it's Gohan, whatever you want to say. He was straight in there with a follow at the beginning. Little Birdie gave us a follow. JB22 for the follow. TNS Nemesis for the follow. Dale Picks Photography with a follow. Luke Adelantis with a follow. Joe with the follow, and he followed that up with a tier 1 sub. Devian02 with a follow. Joris Zat with a follow. Jfish with a follow. Timber71 with a follow. Bertrand with the follow. George with the follow. Marco with the follow. Razor Cab with the follow. And we will, because it is that time of the stream, let's have a bit of this. Does anyone want to get one last minute mention and give us a follow and get the last little mention or a sub or anything like that, or cheer some bits? Do it while we got Crab Rave on. Let's get a follower rave going. Spoon is still on ground, so he's going to be muted every now and again. I mean, thank you to everyone so much for joining in. The 22 of you now watching, thank you very much. If you haven't clicked that follow button, give us a follow, give us a like. Head over to our YouTube. Give us a sub over there. We're trying to get to 500 on the YouTube. We're all so close. Head to the Discord, get signed up on there. Details of more streams, details of YouTube videos going up. And you can post your screenshots from your flights and all sorts, and just chat rubbish over there if you want, because that's all we do.
Yep.
Make sure you tune in tonight, 1800 hours. Dino's going to be streaming some Gatwick Tower. Always interesting at Gatwick. It's a bit of Crab Rave for you to finish out the stream. As always, thank you to Spoony for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure having you with me, sir.
Thank you very much, as always.
He's got a crab going. And we will see you again soon. Like I said, keep an eye on the Discord. That is where all of our upcoming streams will be posted. Also, keep an eye on the website because there will be... Oh, Joe's cheered the 95 bits. Legend. Keep an eye on the website as well, because there will be some new things coming on there. The departure board will be made available to you guys. So for anyone that hasn't seen it very quickly, this is the departure board linked into VATSIM, and it will show you all the departures and arrivals from whatever airport you want it to show on the VATSIM network. But yep, thank you everyone for joining us. Tune in tonight, 6 o'clock British time, GMT time, so 1800 Zulu for Dino's stream. Say bye, Spoony.
Bye.
And bye from me. Thanks very much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. you.